One sec, guys. We're just trying to go live on YouTube, okay?
One of the Nogueira's brothers, he had a tough loss, but still, an amazing night so far.
A ton of finishes in the opening prelim cards, a lot of energy, the fans are going insane. It's very hard to even...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome to another live stream. That's right, we're live here today, folks, with UFC 237. My name's Conman, and I believe, yes, we are in fact live and good to go. That looks good right there. Good. And yes, I believe we're now live on the actual website. Good. Okay, guys, welcome everybody to the live stream again. My name's Conman, and we are going to be live for about the next 2.5 hours, probably, somewhere around there. So if you guys are excited for the show, make sure you drop a liggity like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And the people over there in the Twitch chat, make sure you drop by, say hi, whatever you want to say, because I really want to see the Twitch chat grow tonight. And hopefully the sports booth chat will grow as well. Very exciting show, guys. We have your card down in the description below if you'd like to see that. The results of the prelims are going across the screen right now as we speak. And you will also be getting the card for tonight just scrolling across the bottom of your screen. We will keep you updated with all of the results throughout the night. I myself am excited for some of the matches tonight, or some of the fights tonight, I should say. Honestly, Silva Cannonier looks like it's going to be fun. Aldo, Vulcan's, how do you pronounce his last name? Offski. That's going to be fun as well. But let me just refresh my live stream over here so that we can make sure we keep the background audio rolling for you guys. Don't want to have that cut out too often throughout the night. But if you guys are excited for the show, make sure you leave a like I said. And also tell me right now in the chat, which fight are you excited for the most? But now, here we go. Now that we've started off this stream, it's time for the Conman Certified Roll Call. So if you guys don't know what the roll call is, we do a shout out to all the people who say hi, or at least try to get some people who say hi. So let's do this thing. Giving a big old shout out to Brendan John Paquette, Endrit Emery, Saad Verk, Marcus Faze, Missy Norton, how you doing? Icon 809, Gaming Joey, Storms Magic. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Like I said, Banderbeats over there in the Twitch chat. Welcome to the live stream. We got Derpinger Singh. We got Conmom. We got Lucas Bright up in here as well. Welcome, my friend. I am excited. We got Pam M. Ross Mackey, welcome. Michael Wade, nice to see you. And Casey Baumgardner. That's going to be the last name that we call it because we got to end with a name like that. Great name. So yeah, let me hear from you guys. I would love to hear which fight are you most excited for tonight. It's a interesting card, like I said. No real like money matches on this card, to be 100% honest. There's some interesting fights for sure. Am I going to say this card is anything to write home about? Not really. Yeah, you've got some people who used to be megastars, and now they're just trying to still showing everybody that they still got it. That's basically what we got today for UFC 237. And then, of course, you got the women's main event, which is going to be interesting. Nama Nunez versus Jessica Andrade. So that should be fun in the main event. But like I said, I'm excited to see probably Jared Cannonier, Anderson Silva, just because Silva is such a unique fighter. Obviously, you know, he's a legend in the MMA world. He's got so much history behind him, is such a damn good fighter, and he just still can prove that he can catch you at any given moment. You know, whether he can throw a kick, a knee, he can catch you at any given moment. So that's Anderson Silva, and he is going to give Jared Cannonier a big test tonight. But the thing is, Cannonier, he's got knockouts at heavyweight. He's got knockouts at 185. You know, like, he's got knockouts, and he's got power. And now that he's dropping down to this weight class, or what is he actually in? Hang on one sec. Now that he's getting this weight class, I feel like this is probably the perfect weight class for him in middleweight. He can continue that power game. He can get power behind his strikes, and that's the thing that Silva's going to need to watch out for. So yeah, that's going to be tonight in the co-main event. I'm sure a lot of us are excited to see if Silva's still got it. Bay Dixon dropping $2. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the live stream. He says, how you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually tired as hell. I'm extremely tired. Last night was a late night. And then driving today, I had a little nap before this live stream because I was just so exhausted. I'm drinking an energy drink, trying to stay up till like what 12:31 tonight, so I can continue to live stream this. That's my night. Hey, Hassan Khan, how you doing over there in the sports booth live chat? That's right, folks. We are live on 3 different platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and sports booth. You guys, if you would like to check that out, you can go down into the description below. That is where all of my information is. If you want any of my social media, again, that is in the description below. But we will also be doing Twitter polls throughout the night for who you guys think is going to win the fight and all that lovely, lovely stuff. So make sure you're following me on twitter.com/Conman167, okay? And then that way you can vote in the polls that we'll be bringing up right on screen for every single one of you. It's a very interactive live stream, so make sure you take part in the interactivity. Once again, that's at Conman167. Oh, man. So Batterbeat's saying, I'm sad BJ Penn lost, but he lost to Guida, so I'm cool with that, I guess. Yeah, like, obviously, it's crazy because that could have been, like, what, a big fight, like, a decade ago? And now, you know, we're just talking about it was the first fight in the prelims? That's crazy. It just goes to show how much the sport has evolved over the years. Like, it's definitely captured the attention of a lot more fans. It's less so of a niche sport to watch anymore, and it's becoming more and more mainstream. Obviously, you know, McGregor has helped that, and Rousey helped make this thing mainstream, and you go on, and obviously you got people like Lesnar, and the list keeps going on and on. These people that help make UFC mainstream, but the fact of the matter is, the fighters are getting better, the training's becoming harder, and the room for error is so small now inside MMA that you legit have to be on your game or you will lose. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that when it comes to the UFC now. The divisions are so tight. The competition's out of this world, and we get great fights every single pay-per-view. That's another thing. Like, even though the card may not be super stacked tonight, it's still people punching each other in the face, kicking each other in the face, trying to take them down, trying to break their arms, trying to choke them out, whatever. It's still MMA, and it's still going to be a fun night. So if you guys are excited, give me a hell yeah. How you doing there, Slummer I Can? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, no, sorry, I will not be putting the live stream actually up on the screen. Basically what I do is I have the nice little fighters right here, so you'll see. We'll pop them up on the screen when it is their fight, and just kind of talk along, do our commentary, give our analysis, and just enjoy the stream together. Because that's what MMA is all about, right? Just enjoying it. Just escaping our lives to watch other people beat each other up. That's what this is all about. Yeah, but I'm excited, folks. I truly, truly am. Again, if you are watching here on YouTube before this stream, before these fights get underway, make sure you slap a like on this video. When you do that, that helps this channel out a lot. It helps us grow, helps us, you know, reach more views, reach more eyes, and then this community can grow and you guys get more people to talk to in turn. Obviously, this is mainly a WWE community, but we are ever growing inside the MMA community. So make sure if you guys happen to have some friends who like MMA, make sure you share this around. And if you really enjoy WWE, then I can promise you, you are going to enjoy this channel as well. We talk all things wrestling every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every single week. And then plus all the pay-per-views, everything like that. So that's what we do here on this channel. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube or on Sports Booth, make sure you drop a follow or a subscription. This is the place to be. Some exciting news, though, within the MMA world. We've got a few fights that are being announced, and this is really, really kind of awesome. So at UFC 241, right here, it says breaking: Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis, verbally agreed for UFC 241 on August 17th at 170 pounds. That's exciting. I'm going to try not to get my hopes up too high for that fight because, you know, we're still a few months out from that. And you never know what can happen when it comes to a Diaz fight. So, there you go. That is some interesting breaking news. There was also another breaking news here, and I'm going to see if I can find it. What was it? It was... Oh, actually, here we go. For our WWE fans, Jack Swagger, so there is actually Bellator on as well tonight. Jack Swagger wins with an arm triangle, so he made that that goofball tap out. I'm not even sure who he was. Did you guys see the weigh-ins for that, though? Jack Swagger, or Jack Hager, as we like to call him now, that's his name, I believe, right? Jack Hager? Right? Jack Hager? Yeah, Jack Hager. So we saw him in the suit and everything, and this guy just comes out wearing a hat looking like he crawled out of the basement. Yeah, sure, he could probably knock me out, and I mean, I probably would fall pretty quickly to him, but he still looked like just a guy who strolled out of the basement. Jack Hager's money, man, and he's now 2-0 inside Bellator, which is pretty awesome. But there is also another match that has been announced, and that's exactly what I'm going to get to, Derp and Ginger Singh. It is going to be Cowboy Cerrone versus... Why did I just blank on this? Yo, I just blanked on it. I literally just had this, hang on. Why am I blanking? Nobody tell me. Oh my god. Why am I blanking? What in the world? Tony Ferguson, there he is. Holy crap, Tony Ferguson. I can't believe I couldn't remember the name. Tony Ferguson, thank you. There we go. God, like I said, guys, it has been a long day. My memory is probably going to be shit tonight, but that's okay. A little hungover as well, but you know, things happen. It is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be very exciting. That is a huge match, without a doubt. And what you set up is you start to set up, like, who's going to fight Conor after that. Like, I don't know. Like, Conor's going to be hanging around. I feel like Conor could probably fight the winner of this. I don't know, but like, it's such a weird situation with Conor McGregor because his name value outdoes where he should be in the rankings, right? Like, that's the problem right now with McGregor is just his name value is so much bigger than his actual talent inside the octagon right now. I don't know. He's coming off a loss against Khabib. What was before that? He had the Mayweather fight, and then let's just go back to Conor McGregor's fights here because trying to see how they all went. So records. So yes, he lost to Khabib. He beat Alvarez. He beat Diaz. Then he lost to Diaz. So, like, yeah, we're talking all the way back. Like, he fought in 2016 three times in 2016 with 2 wins and 1 losses, and then his only fight in 2018 was a loss to Khabib. Like, he's not in championship contention right now, to be honest. He's not. He needs a fight to get back up there. If UFC wants to protect the integrity of their sport and they want to actually position this as a legitimate contest where you've got to ascend the rankings before you get your title opportunity, Conor needs to fight someone else. He needs to fight someone else before you can even remotely look at title contention for Conor again. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Who do you think should Conor be fighting next? Should he be fighting the winner of that? What do you think? But here we go, guys. It's time for the first fight of the night as they're going to come on down. What is this? So it's going to be Irene Aldana and it's going to be... We'll just make her a little bit smaller. And then it's also going to be... What's her name? Beth Correa? Is that how you pronounce her name? Well, I'll find out pretty quick, won't I? Yeah, so anyways, guys, we've now got Aldana versus Correa. I hope I'm pronouncing the names right. I am not familiar with either of these fighters. This was a last-minute fill-in. Not a last-minute fill-in, but it was a fill-in. The card was originally supposed to have 237. It was supposed to have what? Originally, Francisco Trinaldo versus Carlos Diego Ferreira. And that was a match that got canceled. I'm not too sure what the reasoning was behind the cancel. But this match has taken its place. So if you're wondering where this match came about, that's where it's from. Sports Squiggles asking me, why are you streaming? Your mom is more important. I actually went and saw my mom last night. There's a reason why I'm so tired today. I needed to find a way where I could still work because I do have a job here. This is my income. Like, you know, I gotta work. And I also gotta see my mom. So the only way that I could make it work was that I just saw her on Friday, you know. Then I come back here, work Saturday. It's unfortunate that, you know, I've got a 3-hour drive to go see her. Otherwise, you know, I would see her on Sunday, but then I gotta be back here to work on Monday. And it just made sense to do it on Friday. So yeah, there you go. But I am excited to see who you guys think is going to win in this fight. So let's get this up on the screen. Who will win? Is it going to be? Is it going to be Aldana? Or will it be Carrera? You guys can let me know on twitter.com/Conman167. Again, that's at Conman167. Just the name of the channel, right on Twitter. Go over there, guys, drop a follow, and make sure you vote in the polls all night long. This is all about interactivity. This is all about you guys. This is all about how we can interact with you viewers. So make sure, everybody, you leave a like on this video and you head on over there to twitter.com/Conman167 and vote in the poll. But let's get to our bantamweight bout here. It's our tale of the tape. We got a 31-year-old in Aldana. She stands at 5'9", 135.5 with a reach of 68.5. Carrera is at 35 years old, 5'5", 141 pounds, with a reach of 64. Let's get this over to the Mr. Announcer, Bruce Buffer.
Bem-vindos! Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Genesse Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for UFC 237, Namajunas versus Andrade. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record, 10 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 141 pounds.
So she's the underdog. Plus 325.
Paraiba, Brazil, Bitch Pitbull Correa.
I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Wow.
Introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker
Awakening
holding a
Nation, thanks for
professional record,
subscribing.
9 wins, 4 losses. She stands.
So
5 feet 9
Aldana is
inches
not
tall,
liked.
weighing in
She's
at
the favorite.
135 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Arena Aldana. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eduardo Hurdy.
All right, folks, you guys got the announcements now for the fight, and let's do this thing. Round 1. Again, who do you think's going to win? Let me know on twitter.com/Conman167. 53% of you say Irene Aldana is going to win. 47% say Carrera is going to win. Again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing her name. I don't have a damn clue. But let's start commentating on this fight. We have Aldana in the black trunks, Carrera in the yellow. And we are going to see how these two female strikers go about this fight. Again, they're going to start, obviously, how they start out every single fight, trying to gauge your opponent, trying to check out the distance that you have, test a few shots, and maybe go in. Now, I don't know if either of these women are strikers, mat-based. I have absolutely zero clue on either of them. So let's do some background looks on both of these fighters, because if you are wondering some of the same thing, how have they won their fights? So, Irene Aldana is coming off of a win. She won via decision over Lucy Pildova. I guess that's her name. Maybe I'm wrong. At UFC 228. And that was a decision. Her fight before that was canceled. She comes off actually 2 wins there. You know what? Decent. So, yeah, coming off a couple wins. So, Aldana, but both of them via decision. So, obviously, no knockouts, no submissions there. just out-fighting your opponent, outclassing them. How about, let's go with Carrera. Let's check her out. So what are her fights? So in 2018, she didn't fight at all because Aldana and Beth. Oh, this match was supposed to happen in 2018, and then it didn't end up happening. For whatever reason, got canceled. Back to 2017, she lost to Holly Holm. So her last time that she fought was against Holly Holm, and lost that one. Then she had a draw before that. Interesting. So neither one of them really lighting the world on fire, but that happens from time to time. Conheya is how you say it. Heya? Koheya. Oh, Koheya. Okay, so Koheya. So there we go. Aldana versus Koheya. I'll try to remember that. But, man, Koheya now advancing a little bit, getting a few strikes in there with a few little short jabs. But Aldana standing strong right now. Honestly, as of this moment, I would say Carrera has been probably the one who's walking away with the upper hand in the first round so far, but again, it's way too early to tell. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in this round as she continues to advance forward. Is the background audio loud enough, guys? You can hear it a little bit, but not too loud, correctly? Correct? I hope so. Oh, man. Nice little jab attempt there from Carrera. She mixes up the 1-2 down the middle. Very well, like lasers. And then the second she throws that 2, she comes with the 5. Money in the Bank is not tomorrow. Money in the Bank is on next Sunday, so the 19th. Koheya. The new Outcast song, Koheya. I like that. That's kind of funny. 2 minutes. Not too bad. 2 minutes remaining here in this fight. Oh! Overhand uppercut attempt. Overhand right there, I should say, by Carrera. Just missed. Tried it again, but just missed on that one as well. Background audio is fine. Good. That's what I like to hear, folks. Welcome, everybody, in the Twitch chat. Nice to see you guys just tuning in. Make sure you chat away as we are live for this entire fight. Minute 30 left here. Oh, nice dodge attempt right there from Carrera. But you see how she is already... Her face is basically already blowing up for Carrera. And I wonder if she's going to be able to last even longer than one round. The way that she's beaten up right now. Her face is bright red, gasping for air, and then Aldana is just throwing the combos. She's looking like the more complete fighter right now. It doesn't even look close at this moment. Yeah, you see how she keeps backing up and then moving in, looking for her moments. Quick head movement, in and out, quick feet. She's looking like the more dominant fighter. Her stance keeps just moving around. Feet move. You know what, man? She's looking good here early on. I say advantage goes to Aldana here in this fight, as she clearly has more in the tank already. 30 seconds left here in the first round. Oh, little jab on the inside from Aldana again. Left hand right. Another left right. Both of them connected on the jaw, but didn't have too much power behind it. Obviously, you're just looking to up your strike total. And you get out of this first round with a 10-9 victory. That's the plan for Aldana. Oh, she caught her there. Oh, she caught her again. Couple right hooks. Just catching her. And Koheya is going to walk out of this first round, I believe, down 10-9. That's right. I believe first round went to Aldana. But let's hear it from you guys. Who do you think won that first round, Aldana or Koheya? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right again. Again, let me know. We're turning this up for the corners.
You have to feint. She's checking it. Head and body. You got to throw combos to kick. You're not kicking at all. You got to feint the jab and circle her. Breathe deep. You do the same thing. Okay. You're fainting. You're doing well. You want water?
All right, so you couldn't really hear too much going on there as they both speak different languages. But essentially, you heard the corner of Aldana basically just said straight up that you're doing good. Keep at it. And she's looking really good here in the early round of the fight. Let's get on to round 2. 5 minutes back up on the clock. Advances to the center, touching gloves, and here we go. Round 2. Aldana in the black trunks, Correa once again in the yellow trunks. 5 minutes here. And I would say round 1 went to Aldana, 10-9. If I had to be a guessing man, because that's all I am. I'm a guessing man. I don't bet money. Too cheap to bet money. Regardless, though, maybe one day, you know, one day for like a big fight, maybe we're going to actually bet some money on the stream. Like, maybe we can do something like that. That would be fun one day, wouldn't it? But before we continue on with the commentating fight here, guys, please make sure you drop a like on this video if you're watching here on YouTube. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're here on YouTube. If you're here on Twitch, please make sure you drop a follow. As the top right-hand corner, you can see your name pop up there as well if you follow. And make sure you please are commentating away or commentating, contacting me, whatever. Just chat in the chat. Talk to the fans. Oh, Ben, nice little hook there. Countered by Carrera. Combo attempt from Aldana. She advances, but Carrera doing a good job creating some distance. That little thrust kick backed her up just a little bit. Going for a high kick. Backs her up again from Carrera. Carrera advancing. Aldana's actually reeling a little bit here. Hang on. Carrera might make this fight a little more interesting. She looks like she's advancing a little bit more, but she takes a big kick to the inside of the leg from Aldana. Aldana looking to target the lower legs. Now she's going back to the midsection and the face. Arms up, nice block. Right hook connects a little bit. Didn't really fully connect. Stepping forward though, Aldana. And backing her away again was Carrera. Oh man.
And it's just a little switch up to keep Betch from being able to slip off the 1-2s.
Yep, there you go. So Carrera is now targeting the legs. So that totally makes sense actually here with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second round. Chop the legs out. Take the power game away from Aldana because you know you've been eating the fist to the face. You have been. So as long as you can take that power game away and make sure that you don't get dropped, right? That you don't eat a random right hook and just get knocked DF out. If you can take that away, you might stand a chance in the third round. But again, I think Aldana looks like the more confident fighter. But you know what? Carrera right now continuing to throw bombs and continuing to chop away. I'd like to see the total strikes right now. I actually don't know if we have them available. UFC live stats. Yeah, I wonder if we can get some live stats going on for this fight.
A lot of movement and motion from Aldana, but a little bit inefficient on the feet, unofficially.
Come on.
28 of 128 in terms of the total strikes. She's already missed 100 times.
Yeah, they're not really going to give us the live stats. Where do you go to find that, guys? The live stats. I honestly don't know. Anyways, though, Carrera, she's still defending this fight a little bit, but she is seemingly falling down from grace here so far. Not a very exciting fight, to say the least. Let me ask you guys, what are some stuff you'd like to see from the fights tonight? Like, who are you looking forward to winning? Like, if you had to pick one fighter tonight that you want to win, who would it be? Carrera continuing to advance, though, a couple jabs, just throwing haymakers, not connecting on anything, not really looking too good. Aldana, but Aldana's actually starting to be busted open in the face, like she's blushing up, you know? Starting to breathe a little heavier, leaning into the pocket a little bit more, right? Looking to throw dukes, man, but Carrera, she might have just taken advantage of this round now.
We'll see if she tries to take Aldana down.
Oh, man. Yeah, trying to take that left knee inside, but she can't take the takedown down. I just said every word like 3 times there. That was weird. Hopefully this will be a little bit more exciting in the third round. If it gets there, 40 seconds left. Oh, Carrera connected a little bit there. Oh, another short jab. Carrera chopping the legs away, and I think Carrera, do you give this round to Carrera? A 10-9 for Carrera in this round. It's entirely possible. Going for the double leg takedown. Nice little stuff there from Aldana, and a couple high knees catch her there, making this round very, very close. Very even. Oh! Aldana connecting there in the final few seconds. Almost knocking her right out. And we are going to a third round. Man. So this is a very, very close fight. I don't know who has the advantage right now. I don't know who's actually winning. I think it might be tied. It might be tied, folks. I think whoever wins this round wins the fight. I think that's where we're at right now. Very, very close. Let's put this into the corners.
You got to feint, hook, cross, throw the leg. Please, listen to me. When she's right here, throw the hook. Last round, it's all you. You're winning. Keep your hands up, please. She's checking your head.
She says you're winning. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes down in the third and final round. Both of these women are beat red. They are exhausted. And this is going to test the endurance of both of these women. Round 3, 5 minutes back up on the clock. Again, Aldana in the black trunks. Carrera in the yellow trunks. 3-round fight. This is the final round here in our opening fight of UFC 237. Oh! Carrera connected a few times there as she caught the right leg of Aldana coming across. Hooked onto that and just delivered a few short jabs to the face, but they had some power behind them. You know, she felt that one, Aldana did. No doubt about that. Aldana stepping back in the pocket, and I don't know if these two are just going to duke it out for the final 5 minutes, or if somebody's going to try to take this down to the mat. Like, it seems like both of their game plan has been to stay on their feet. Neither one of them have really went for takedowns. I think Carrera tried that one takedown, but was stuffed from Aldana, right? Other than that, that's all we've seen here, and it's just been a straight-up throwing kicks and throwing short jabs and a few right hooks. That's what they're trying to do. Oh, kick to the leg here. Under 4 minutes now. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to be exact. Nice little jab again from Carrera. Stuffing her with the left arm as well. And Aldana's going to look to pounce to the outside. She brings herself back towards the center of the octagon. Takes her back away from that cage, but now she's being pushed back some more from Carrera. And that's how you can usually tell which fighter is in control of the fight, the one who holds her ground, you know, who is slowly advancing at all given times. And Carrera, she may not have looked great in the first round, but she certainly has looked better in the second, and I believe she has looked better in the third. Aldana needs to deliver a few good shots here if she's going to have a chance, because I think right now, Carrera has got this fight. Very, very tight, though. I want to hear, guys, what would you have the score ranked at right now? Do you have it 2-0? Do you have it 1-1? What do you have? Let me know in the comments. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left as Carrera continues to advance and landing a left and right there. And now advancing again, going for some more right hooks, chopping at the legs. Those leg chops continue to throw Aldana off her game. Another jab there from Carrera. Man, Carrera's just marching forward here, and with 2 minutes, 34 seconds left, she could really show the judges that she is the winner in this fight. She's got to continue to land, but she is winning right now, and I'd love to see a total strikes landed. I'd love to see something like that, because I don't know who's got the advantage in that department. I want to say Carrera has landed more strikes than Aldana. Oh! Leaning through and coming right up and just connecting on the right hand, but did not do much to Aldana. Man, Aldana's actually scared right now. Yep. 2 minutes left. Carrera has taken control of this fight as she is marching forward like a woman on a mission. With 1 minute, 50 seconds left, going for a takedown. That would solidify the win, but man, Aldana stuffing that is huge, and now we're going down to the ground. That was a mistake in my mind from Carrera. She can lose right here. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh my God! Aldana did it with a submission.
She was busted up bad at that point.
Wow.
Silence the masses here in Rio.
Wow.
The judges out of the equation, the belly down armbar to submit.
She just lost that fight for herself.
This fight replay brought to you by Nemiroff Bold Character.
Carrera just lost that fight for herself.
I mean, right here, look.
Why? Whoa, why would you stand up the entire fight? Literally, standing up the entire fight, have the fight won. I know you don't want to let it go to the judge's decision, but what are you thinking? What were you thinking, woman? Oh my God. Wow, I don't know what went through Carrera's mind.
I mean, what a fantastic fight by both of these women.
I don't know what went through her mind.
To go and take the judges out of what would be.
Yo, that's like, that's a mistake. Carrera, that was a mistake. She lost that fight for herself. In my mind, I think she had that won by the judges. I know we still had a minute 30 left in the fight, but damn. That's crazy, folks. Turn this over to the official decision.
Here's Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eduardo Hurdy has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Irene Aldana.
All right, I am here with your winner, Irene Aldana. Congratulations. What an outstanding fight. 3 consecutive wins. Overall thoughts on this performance here tonight against Betchko Hay?
Foi uma luta excelente, está com 3 vitórias seguidas. O que você achou da luta?
That's a damn shame.
Wow, I was really nervous to be in Brazil because I know the crowd will be against me, but people have been very nice to me, very supportive, very warm. Thank you very much. Obrigado, Brasil. Happy Mother's Day in Mexico. Feliz Día de las Madres de mi mamá. And thanks to my coach, Pancho, Yuri, Hugo, por estar aquí. Gracias a mi equipo Lobo Gym. Y estoy feliz de tener. I'm happy to win my 3rd victory in a row.
Eu estava muito nervosa para vir para o Brasil, eu sabia que o público ia estar do lado dela, mas o povo foi muito legal comigo essa semana, então obrigado, Brasil. E foi uma luta dura, e é isso.
I know you competed in Belém, Brazil, in your 4th pro fight. Now that this fight is in the books, how did it feel coming back here?
Turn up a little bit more? Okay.
Você lutou em Belém e agora voltou aqui. Como é que é voltar para o Brasil para lutar?
Yes, it was a really challenge for me to fight in Brazil because my last experience in Brazil was hard. It was really, really hard. But I learned and I accomplished that I defeat the fear and I'm ready to move on.
Foi desafio para mim porque minha última experiência no Brasil foi muito dura, mas eu venci.
Guys, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video and also make sure if you are enjoying the show, you drop a donation if you really
ultimately
are
belly
enjoying the show.
down there at the end and got the submission.
O seu boxe estava muito bom, a movimentação dos pés, e no final vamos ver o replay, você foi naquela chave de braço.
Yeah, I'm well known for my boxing and my striking, and I'm glad that I show a little of my jiu-jitsu here. I would love to show a little more of my striking. Like I said, I was nervous, and I need to lose a little more. I hope to make it in my next fights, but I'm glad that I get the victory by armor.
Eu sou conhecida pelo meu boxe, pela minha trocação, então foi bom mostrar o meu jiu-jitsu, mas eu quero mostrar mais da minha trocação. Eu estava um pouco nervosa, mas eu quero mostrar mais para vocês.
Go to Fox UFC Tracks
Congratulations,
to see
likely puts
strikes.
you in
Thank you,
position to
dude.
challenge someone in the top 10. Your winner, how about it? Irene Aldana.
Here's one more look at the shot of Betchko Hay to the finish. And we see here a telegraph shot is what we call that, is from too far out and it wasn't set up, and that allows for Aldana to be able to get to this position.
So, that's kind of nice having this these little live stats right here. We'll see if we'll be able to get those going throughout the show. But yeah, welcome everybody. If you are just tuning in, please make sure you drop a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I see all of you guys saying about Silver King, or what is his name? I really didn't know what his name was. I honestly didn't hear about him before. Silver King, yeah. And I'm going to obviously look into his stuff. I'm going to have to watch his matches. I'm going to have to see what a big innovator he was. damn shame. It's so sad to see. It really is. Anytime, like, you know, a wrestler gives their life to the business and legitimately loses their life in the business, it's just such a sad day. And you see, like, you know, the wrestling community come together to support everybody during that time. But welcome everybody again to the live stream. If you are enjoying the show, please slap a like on the video. If you're watching here on YouTube, if you're watching there on Twitch, please drop a follow. And also know that if you wish to get some con coins to bet them here in the live stream, you can. All the stuff that you need to know is down in the little tabs there on Twitch. I don't know if it's called the description or what it is, but you've got stream commands, you've got access to roulette, duels, slot machines, and a few other little things. So make sure you check that out, guys. That is on Twitch. Again, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you go check me out over on Twitch and see if you enjoyed over there. Conman167 is the name of your name, so okay, cool. Off to a good start. Also saying that I am disrespectful, saying that I don't care about Silver King. When did I say I don't care? I said I was not familiar with him and that I'm going to have to look into his work, which is a very fair thing to say. One thing I'm going to say to people, why are people upset at people when they don't know things, but are willing to learn them? You know what I mean? Nobody can know everything. Like, this brings me back to, like, Ryan Satan a few days ago or whatever it was. Didn't know the Gino Hernandez story. I didn't know the Gino Hernandez story. I learned it from the documentary, right? So if you ever want information, if you ever just want to learn information and people are putting you down because you don't know something, fuck them. You know, who cares? Just go out there, learn the stuff, teach yourself whatever you want to know. All right? The information's out there. It's easily accessible. And if you wish to learn stuff, well, then you know what? Good on you. Because if you are open to learning things at an older age and you want to learn things at an older age, well, then, man, life's going to be good for you. We're going to roll a little ad right now, so if you guys are enjoying the show, please make sure you turn ad blocker off to help support the channel as well, or you can drop a little donation. Like I said, doesn't matter how much or how little, any bit is appreciated. But yeah, there we go. You know what, Conman167? You're just being a troll, so I don't like trolls here on this channel. I'm joking, buddy. But I'm bringing you back now. But you're welcome back here into the channel. But, dude.
Well, what I love about this is I've been with Donald Cerrone since the WC, and I've watched him mutate into a different style of fighter. I mean, up, down, and he's...
So I'm just trying to think what else I can say in the meantime. I don't know if there's really anything that I can mention. You know, UFC 241, I believe. We already talked about this quickly. But it's going to be Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis. If you guys did not hear, that is a match that is apparently on the way. It's at least verbally agreed. Now, we are a few months out, so you never know what's going to happen. But it is what it is. I just got to blow my nose. 1 sec.
Tony Ferguson is a madman. From his walkout where he's dancing to disco. And Cowboy Cerrone, I mean...
All right. So, yeah. What do you guys think also about the new little ticker here? If you didn't see it during the Monday Night Raw live stream, or sorry, the Tuesday Night SmackDown stream, then this might be the first time you're seeing the ticker. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you think it adds something to the stream? Do you think it's annoying? Let me know in the chat right now, because I am really curious to hear what you guys think of the ticker. And if you guys don't know what I mean by ticker, it's that thing that's moving at the bottom of the match card. So right underneath the UFC 237 says results card, and you got the moving names right there. Hey Spencer Wallace, how you doing, my friend? He says, you're my favorite announcer. Thank you for doing what you do for me. Dude, I do it for everybody, and I'm glad that I can entertain you every time I go live. I love being able to talk about UFC, love being able to talk about WWE, love being able to talk about whatever, and I get to talk to an amazing fan base, so thank you for being in here and joining me every single time I go live. It's awesome. I love being able to do what I do, so thank you guys for continuing to be around. Let's talk a little bit about the next card. So the next time that UFC is going to be live, it'll be UFC 238. Well, not the next time that they're live. Obviously, they got the fight nights and all that. But the next pay-per-view is going to be on June 8th, I believe. Yes, that's correct. And we've got some interesting fights announced. It's not really Not really a giant card at all, actually. Yeah. Shoot, that's actually a weak as hell card. What the hell? That's what they're going with? That's the card? Yeah, I guess there's just some names that I don't recognize. There's a few people who are like, oh, jeez, man, he might be pretty good. Okay, the heavyweight bout might be cool. All right, so put it this way. It's one of those cards that I think probably could be fun, but I'm not overly excited for it. Yeah, Saturday, June 8th at 10 p.m. from the United Center. Henry Cejudo and Marlon Moraes are going to be the headlining act. Yeah, I don't actually know too much about Marlon Moraes. Obviously, you know, Henry Cejudo is the champ, the bantamweight champ, and all that stuff, so that works. Shevchenko is going to be taking on Jessica I in the co-main event. All right. Jimmie Rivera versus Peter Yan. I don't know anything about those guys, so that's what that is. Biagov Ivanov and Tai Tuivasa, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to get myself familiar with those fighters, watch some of their other fights, because I legit don't think I know anybody outside of the main event people. Wow, it's kind of rough. Yeah, it's a little bit on the boring side, my friend. Don Foster, I agree with you. A little bit of a boring card. We'll see if I'm going to be live with that one. I don't know. I know that on the 7th, so the day before. Like, listen to what my, potentially what my 7th and 8th could look like. So, on the 7th, I now know that I'm going to a Blue Jays game, a Toronto Blue Jays game. My lovely girlfriend decided to get me tickets for my birthday. We're going to Toronto. We're going to stay overnight there. We're going to see the baseball game. My sister and her boyfriend are going to join us up there. It's going to be a fun time, so I'm really looking forward to that. That is on June 7th. Now, earlier that morning, I believe WWE is going to have their Saudi Arabia event, whatever it may be. I've heard the rumors that it's going to be called WWE Sands of Time. So if it's WWE Sands of Time, there's entirely a possibility that I will be live like at 5:30 in the morning, whatever time they decide to air that show. And hopefully I'll be able to do that, and then I might be able to go to the Jays game, drink my face off because we're going to stay overnight in Toronto, and then come back and live stream on the Saturday for you guys. That is entirely possible.
Born and raised in Argentina, now fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
All right, let's get to this next fight here. Laureano Strampoli. Is that how you pronounce his name? Laureano Staropoli. Staropoli? Cool. And he is going to be taking on Thiago Alves. Alves? Thiago? Something like that. Thiago Alves. There we go. We just heard that from the commentator. Cool. So now let's get this fight up here on twitter.com/Conman167 for who will win. UFC 237. Again, who do you guys think is going to win? So let me know. Again, twitter.com/Conman167.
He's got a good left hook and an even better right low kick. So with all this coming into effect, I see Staropoli moving back.
Staropoli.
In his defense, he says that's how I need to fight. I need to be able to move in and out.
It is now live, folks.
Those are one of my gifts, but one of the things he said too is I switch stance, and the reason I switch stance is I'm actually.
It is now live, so head on over there to twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the poll for who you think is going to win. And this is once again a very interactive live stream. If you're watching here on YouTube, please make sure you drop a subscription. I'd love to see your name pop up in the top right-hand corner. If you're watching over there on Twitch, please make sure you drop a follow so I can see your name pop up on the top right-hand corner. I am excited to see how this fight goes down. Hopefully it's going to be a decent one. The last one picked up towards the end, obviously. It was not a great fight. I honestly think that, I truly think that Corella, or whatever her name is, screwed herself over a win. I think that she lost the fight. She wasn't beaten that night. She lost the fight.
When we sat down with him on Thursday, he said the hardest part of getting older in this sport is just the knowledge that he can't do this forever. That said, he feels like he's got at least 4 or 5 good fights left in him.
Yeah, absolutely. When we spoke, I asked him, hey, what are your expectations for yourself as you make your 20?
Conman, Seth Rollins versus Mustafa Ali is rumored to happen, even though they're not on the same brand. I mean, they've got a freaking wild card rule. Brand split is essentially done in every way possible. Essentially, not 100% done, but you know, essentially. The tiger hits the thrill of the fight. Nice little walk-in music, my friends. I'd like to see a knockout. You know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna get a knockout, probably not. I don't think we'd get in this one, would we? Let's take a look at how they've done. So who do we got? We've got
6, 7 consecutive wins. He feels like this version destroys the guy who fought GSP for the title.
Yeah, most guys do as they get older.
Yeah, so Thiago. Let's look at Thiago. So Thiago's coming off of a win against Max Griffin. That was on Fight Night 144. So Saturday, February 2nd. So that's the last time he fight. He lost to Konchenko before that. He lost to Melander before that. His fight with Zach Cummings was canceled. Oh, here we go, though. The tail of the tape is right here. So Thiago, 35 years of age, 5'9", 170 pounds, 70-inch reach, 26 for Starpoli, and I didn't get to read the rest. So there you go. Bruce Buffer, take it away.
Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 8 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting.
He's the underdog.
Argentina, Laureano Pepe Staropoli. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 28 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, by way of Fortaleza, Brazil, Thiago Pitbull Alves. And when the action begins,
that's going to be my pick. That is my pick right there, folks, to win the fight. Thiago's going to be mine. So Thiago, I believe, is in the yellow trunks. We got Starpoli in the blue trunks. And the Twitter poll right now seems to agree with me. 80% of you say Thiago's going to win. So there you go, folks. Let's see. Who do you guys think is going to win? Again, let me know. Twitter.com/Conman167. Drop a subscription if you're watching here on YouTube. 5 minutes, 3 rounds, and obviously no championship on the line. Nothing but momentum and looking to advance up the card. You know, win a few fights, win a few pay-per-view fights. Your star rises pretty quick. If you can score a big knockout as well, you will rise up the rankings before you know it. So this is a big fight for both of them here, as both of them want to climb into contention. Let's go with the... Well, what is this? What do we have? We've got... it's a welterweight fight right here. So let's go to the welterweight rankings. Welterweight UFC rankings. And let's take a look right here. So, obviously Tyron Woodley is at the top. No question about that. But we want welterweight. So, am I looking right? Am I looking in the right area? Yeah, welterweight. So, I don't think he's even in the rankings, man. I don't think he's in the top 5, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know where they are in the rankings here. Interesting. Let's take another look somewhere else. I'm not obviously in the right place. There we go. We got the rankings now. Maybe. I don't know. Welcome, everybody, though, to the live stream. Again, my name is Con, and I hope you guys are excited for the rest of this stream. So, right now, Thiago is... Not ranked like anywhere. Okay, so he's not ranked at all. So both of these fighters are not ranked, I believe, outside of the top 25, right? Yeah, he's not ranked. And Starpoli. I don't see Starpoli. Yeah, Starpoli's not even in the rankings either. So, interesting, guys. Not really all that much going on in terms of great fighters here. You know, obviously not going to say that they're bad fighters. Anytime that people are willing to step inside that octagon, it takes a huge amount of talent to be able to do so. But we're just... I'm feeling a little underwhelmed with this card today, and obviously especially with, you know, UFC, the next one, 238, looking like it's going to be a bit of an underwhelming card as well. I just wish that, you know, we had a few bigger fights on this card. That's all, but we can't get any too big ones right now. Obviously, we're going to have that big one in the summer. What is it? Is it UFC 240? The July one, right?
Too many different techniques, all different sizes, all different looks. So Thiago has to be patient here, and he's got
or is it 239?
See what he's doing to come up with a game plan, I think, in the second because of all
I honestly don't know.
Starpoli's using, and now he's countering with kicks. These are things he's got to do.
Here we go. So yeah, it's UFC 239. So that's John Jones versus Thiago Santos, Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm, Luke Rockhold versus Jan Blachowicz. I actually don't know that at all. Junior Dennis Santos versus Francis Ngannou. Yeah, Ben Askren versus Masvidal. Chiesa versus Sanchez. Like, yeah, frig, man. Sean O'Malley's on the card. Frig, that's giant. Yo, I'm pumped for that one. So at least 239 is going to be really good. Not really too sure about the one before that, though. 238 doesn't look too good. Minute 10 left here in this fight, as Starpoli and Alves have had a pretty mediocre first round. Neither one of them getting too much offense in. I don't know who's got the upper hand.
What I see from Alves is strategy and patience.
Yep.
And the fundamentals.
Yep, I absolutely agree. So yeah, he does have a little bit more of the calmness to him, does Alves right now. Nice spinning a head kick attempt from Starpoli right there. Didn't quite step through, didn't quite get all of it, but it is what it is. He's going to continue to advance as he has been pushing the offense here in the later half of this first round. Nice little leg kick there from Alves. Stepping forward, Starpoli continuing to step in the pocket, but backing out of it now. Not looking to duke it out with 30 seconds left. Left foot leading by Starpoli. Now he's switching stances, stepping forward, and he continues to drive forward, trying to use his feet to his advantage, trying to deliver some sort of spin kick, step-up knee, something along those lines, to use his legs to his advantage. And obviously that is his game plan. He wants to continue the leg kicks and the high kicks. 10 seconds left here as we are going to go to round... Oh, man! Ooh, Thiago caught him there with a right hand, dead on the face, but that takes us to the end of round one. Passes on into the corners so you can hear what they've got to say.
I just need you to breathe. Let him loosen up, but you have to hit him. You have to keep attacking him.
Yep.
That's the game plan. He's going to loosen up again. Breathe again.
If Cerrone Ferguson does go through, that's the thing.
When you're going around him is when you have to get him. It's the only time you're going to find a distance. So you keep walking to your right, throw your punches, feint to make him make a mistake. And you have to keep the distance to be able to throw the front kick.
Watch live tomorrow is
all right.
Underground 8 presented by Chael Sonnen, lands on UFC Fight Pass. Austin Vanderbilt of Dana White's
going to continue here with this fight. We are going to round 2, UFC 237, second fight of the evening. Again, this is going to be the welterweight fight between Thiago Alves and Loreno Starpoli. I hope I butchered their names because that's what I do. Hope I didn't butcher their names. That's what I meant. Anyways, though, it looks like Starpoli in the blue trunks is going to continue to try his game plan as he is stepping forward, attempting high leg kicks, high head kicks, everything, using his highly educated feet to his advantage. Oh, man, trying for a back elbow. Man, Starpoli's got an interesting moveset. Uses a mix of switch stance kick. Like, I wonder what his background is. Yeah. I don't know if he's in control when he uses those moves, though. That's the one thing. When you see, like, the difference between somebody like a John Jones and a Star Poli, now I know that you're comparing, like, the best fighter in the world to, like, to a guy who's not even ranked, but when you see the difference between the way that they use their leg strikes and the way that they use their feet movement, you can just see the difference in game. And I'm not sure if Star Poli is as in control as he'd like to be when he's throwing those kicks around. So they're not connecting, they're not meeting the mark, you know. Oh, stepping forward there. Star Poli. Ooh. He's backing Alves up to the cage, trying to advance. I wonder if he wants to back him up there so that he can drive the knee up to him in the cage. And that way, you know, he doesn't have any room to back out of there. That's totally what Star Poli's trying to do right now. Trying to get his back to the cage. Alves, though, moving away from the cage a little bit, which is where he needs to be. Need to get back towards the center there as Star Poli's going to try to back him up. Oh, he caught him there with a right hand. And now Alves is down on the ground. But, man, I don't think he got him all there. So it seems like he just fell back for a moment. And now he's going to try to guard from his back. Uh-oh. Star Poli, though, he hooks onto the right leg there of Alves, dropping him down. But Alves gets out of that really quickly. And now he's going to try to get back up to his feet. I believe Alves is back up on both feet. Yes, he is. Spinning back fist attempt from Star Poli. Misses the mark. And back to the center of the octagon. Alves found a way to get back up to his feet. Again, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you leave a like. If you're watching here on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, please drop a follow, as I really want to build that Twitch follower count up. Up and up. Thank you guys again for being in here tonight. And make sure, you know, if you happen to be a what's it called, Twitch Prime user, why not use your Twitch Prime subscription here and get a nice little pop-up on the screen. You can also drop a donation to help support the show, to keep it running. Yeah, that's basically all I'm going to say right now about that. As 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this fight, Star Poli and Alves, I would say this round goes to Star Poli. I don't know who won the first round, though. But it's very, very tight right now, and the stream just kind of cut out, so I'm going to refresh it. And then we'll be right back here watching this live stream. There we go. Stepping through Star Poli, minute 54 left. Oh, a couple left jabs, and he connected on Alves. Those are just annoying shots, right? Like, anytime that they're just like the little jabs to the face, it doesn't do anything, but annoys them. You know, it gets in their head. It's just like, you never know. Sometimes you catch their nose the right way, makes their eyes water a little bit. Anytime you get punched in the face, whether it's hard or soft, it doesn't feel good, right? And so those little jabs with a minute 28 left is not a bad call, especially when you know that you're going to probably go into the third and final round. Oh, he was swinging hard there, was Star Poli, but he couldn't connect. Oh, man. Star Poli with 13 strikes. Yeah, let's pull up the UFC or the Fox UFC tracker. Oh. Oh, right hand attempt there. Maybe I need to take off my pop-up blocker here.
Nice two body shots. Nice two body shots by Star Poli. Star Poli's on him.
For whatever reason, it's not popping up for me. 37 seconds left, folks. Yeah, the Fox thing is not loading up for me for whatever reason. Maybe it'll load on my phone. 30 seconds left. Fox. Tracker. Uh-oh. She's cutting in and out. 14 seconds left, folks. And... oh, man. Yeah, for whatever reason, the Fox tracker is not working for me, so I can't actually see it. Anyways, though, that is the end of round 2, and we are going to a third and final round here in this fight again. Not overly exciting. Both of them doing a solid job, though. I don't know, guys. What would you say the fight is at right now? It's very, very close. Let's turn this up. Let me know, though, what would you score that round?
You're going to dominate in here. Let's do it. Breathe deep. Your boxing's really good. Your boxing's really good. Very simple. 2 jabs, cross. 5 minutes to win. It's 1-1. You got it?
1-1.
You have these 5 minutes and even more. He doesn't like your hands.
That is a power corner for Thiago Alves, Conan Silveira, Pahumpa, Marcos D'Amata, Catel Cubas. Dom, your thoughts on what we're going to see out of Alves here, round 3? They think it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, you really don't know by the judges. This is a close fight. It looks like Star Poli might be up a little bit, but I think this is the round Alves decided. I'm going to wait till the third to really try to get this.
Oh, man. All right, we're going to get a good third round right here. So I was listening to the commentators there. They said that they think it's going to be 1-1, like the corner. Oh, man. Here we go. We're getting some dukes being thrown right now. High knee attempt there from Alves, but a takedown from Alves. And now we're going to see if Star Poli can show that he can last this third round. He is in there against a man who knows how to hold off a fight until the final round. And he goes hard. This is where he's going to try to explode. I believe it might be 2-0 Star Poli. Like, you know, I believe both rounds went 10-9 to Star Poli. So I think Alves has to win this round convincingly. He needs a convincing win, and the double leg takedown in the first minute helps out a lot. But Star Poli's got to make sure he maintains his distance. I think he's got this fight right now. It's very, very close, but I think he's got this fight right now. If he can play his game, step back, play a little bit on the defense here, and counter-strike, and do that. Yeah, there you go. Step forward as soon as you see an opening, and take advantage of those openings. Do not expose yourself to a takedown. Do not expose yourself to a way where you could potentially be knocked out. Play a smart role here, Star Poli. I believe this fight is yours if you can make it through this third final round. Be very, very close. And, man, doing things like that, getting in those gut shots with the lefts and rights. And then a high head kick as well. Didn't quite connect, though, but things like that are going to help him win the judges' table. All these strikes that are connecting are in favor of Star Poli. Significant strikes right here, like I was just saying, 50 for Star Poli, 37 for Alves. That's kind of huge right now. Go to ESPN UFC Tracks. It's better. Okay, thank you, dude. ESPN UFC Tracks. I am looking at that right now. And, oh my God, that is so much better. So much better. There we go. Oh, I can keep this going now throughout the entire night. Love that. Thank you, dude. Thank you for pointing that out. So ESPN MMA Fight Center. That's awesome. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in this fight as Thiago has been backed up, and I think he might be busted open. Has he got blood on his face? Yeah, he's got blood underneath the left eye. I don't think it's over it, so we don't have any risk of it dripping into his eye and obstructing his vision. But what it could do at this moment is it could cause him, you know, to be a little bit on the distracted side, especially when you got 2 minutes left in this fight, and I believe you're down. You're down in this fight. He doesn't have a chance right now of winning this thing 10-8, not this round, unless he dominates the final 2 minutes. But I think Star Poli has had enough offense in this second round, or this third final round, to hold it off from a judge's decision of 10-8, right? I think he's got this fight at this very moment. He's looking confident right now, standing in there, throwing his strikes. He's backing up a little bit at the moment, which is one thing you want to be careful with Alves, because if you catch him backing up, what he can do is take you down, as he saw early in this third round. But minute 33 seconds left. Alves needs to land a significant strike, because as of right now, 60 significant strikes for Star Poli and only 42 for Alves. You know, they've both been kind of in control for most of the fight. The thing where Alves has going against him is he's 1 for 3 with his takedowns, as opposed to Star Poli's 1 for 1. So Everything seems to be pointing in the corner of Staropoli winning this one, but we're going to see what comes down to this final minute, folks. Here we go. Alves and Staropoli putting on a decent fight here tonight. Let's see if they start swinging in the final few seconds. Staropoli, I believe, has this fight won as of this very moment, if it goes to the judge's decision. Alves needs to advance, and he needs to swing for the fences if he wants a chance. Or maybe he needs to take him down and go into a submission. But I believe with 40 seconds left, your best bet is to swing for the fences. 37 seconds left as Alves is on the offense. He knows he has to win via KO. He needs to knock this pussy out. I don't know why I said it like that. Guys, I apologize. I just get worked up in the fight. Anyways, though, Staropoli backing up. Alves trying to advance. 20 seconds left. Can Alves connect as you start to see Staropoli's bloodied? His nose has been busted open. A right hand connects from Alves. A left. A couple right knees. Oh my God, but Alves got dropped. And 10 seconds left. He's got to swing. Duke it out, man. Duke it out. 3, 2, 1. Alves couldn't quite get him the knockout. And we are going to a judge's decision. Wow. I'm going to say Staropoli wins that one, but it is close. That's close. Who do you guys think won, though? Let me know over on twitter.com/Conman167. Let me know right now if you think it's Staropoli or Thiago. Let me know really quickly as we're about to go into the decision. Great little fight, though. Very entertaining. Lots of strikes. Let's see what the final strikes were if we can get a better idea. So, right now, the final strikes ended up being 73 for Staropoli and 59 for Alves. So in the strike department, Staropoli had him. The control went just by like 1 second to Staropoli at 29 seconds compared to 28 seconds. Again, 1 for 3 was the takedown for Alves, 1 for 1 with Staropoli. I think, folks, we have Staropoli picking up a win. Oh, right there, head strikes. So there's the fight statistics. Cool. All right. Who's got this win, guys? Say it in the chat right now. Let me know.
All right, the scorecards are in. This official decision brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile. Get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys for way less. Bruce Buffer now with that decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Laureano Pepe Staropoli.
Wow. Unanimous decision.
For the team and for Laureano Staropoli, congratulations. We can maybe get a cut man in here to get this man a towel. Can I get that towel, sir? Laureano Staropoli, congratulations on a huge win here tonight. Was this the fight that you were expecting against Thiago Alves?
Parabéns pela vitória enorme. Essa é a luta que você esperava contra o Thiago Alves.
Somebody get that man a towel.
Eu achei que ia ser uma luta muito dura, muito difícil lutar com uma lenda. Só com 2 lutas. Muito obrigado UFC, muito obrigado aqui a gente. Eu represento a Brasil porque eu estou morando aqui no São Paulo, treinando com o melhor equipo de Brasil, a Chute Box. Então, galera, espero que a partir de agora torça mais por um argentino que ama vocês. Obrigado a todo mundo.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a really tough fight against a legend like Thiago Alves. And you know, I'm Argentinian, but I'm living in Brazil. I'm training in São Paulo with the best team, so I'm representing Brazil as well.
Non-stop offense from you and pressure the entire 15-minute fight. How much of your strategy was rooted in that to keep the pressure on the veteran from horn to horn?
Você continuou avançando e atacando durante 15 minutos. Essa era a sua estratégia?
Sim, eu queria nocautear a ele no terceiro round, porque eu senti que tinha mais gás. Pero sí foi a estrategia. Y UFC, por favor, quiero pelear el 10 de agosto en Uruguay, en la tierra de mis hermanos uruguayos. Quiero estar representando a Argentina, representando a Brasil y representando a Latinoamérica allá. Muchas gracias.
Yeah, I wanted to knock him out in the 3rd round. And, you know, UFC, I really want to fight in the next card in Uruguay. I'm representing Brazil. I'm representing Latin America.
Great performance tonight. Enjoy it with the team. Congratulations. Let's hear it, Rio, your winner, Laureano Scarpelli.
All right. So he did it, my friend, and you know what? He looked good. That's a fight that gets you, well, obviously more fights moving forward. That is a fight that he has trained for a while. That's a big fight, folks. Yeah, Starpoli, that's going to be a name that I think we're going to have to watch. You know, he looked good. Again, there are things that I think, you know, obviously he could do better with and be a little bit more in control with his strikes and all that. But who am I to judge? At the end of the day, I mean, any of these guys would knock me the F out, right? So I am in no shape to judge any of them and how their fights went. But what I will say is that overall, one sec, the stream will restart. Oh, okay. We are replacing the feed. Okay, cool. I guess my feed just got replaced. Anyways, though, he's going to be a fighter to watch. I'd like to see him be in a little bit more control with his feet, his striking ability, and all that. Like, he looked good, don't get me wrong, but there was also some things that showed why he's ranked where he is, and he needs to up a little bit of his stuff here. We will get back to the live stream in just a moment. For whatever reason, I am not able to listen to my stream. Give me a second. There we go. I wonder if that's going to be too quiet for you guys, because it feels like it might be a little bit too quiet. Is that better, guys? Can you hear the background audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? What is it? Please let me know. But yes, folks, we are getting the Aldo fight up next, and I'm sure that's why a lot of people are just tuning in. If you guys are excited for the Aldo fight, then let's make a vote in the poll for who you think is going to win the fight. It is going to be the featherweights. Jose Aldo versus Alex Volkanovski. Yeah, that's his name, Volkanovski. I'm just going to call him Alex, because that sounds menacing, doesn't it? Yes, Aldo is fighting next, folks. And let's get them up here on the Twitter poll.
It's always such a fun experience. And recently, I was granted the opportunity to sit down with the UFC Hall of Famer.
So
we had such a fun interview. We covered a really wide array of topics, from her legacy in the UFC, her recent time with the WWE, and of course, those much talked about comments about motherhood. You started sharing publicly.
Here's an interview with Ronda Rousey. Some of you guys might like this. Let's turn up the interview. No. Yeah, let's turn up the interview. Here you go, guys.
Reaction been like for you guys? Every single person that I talk to, usually any friend that I catch up with, is like, so when are you gonna have a baby? So it's baby time. We're like, we're gonna see some of Ronda and Travis's, and it's just such like a hopeful time, you know, and positive and optimistic of like, I want to like bring a person into this world. I think I'm gonna take like my first test tomorrow or the day after. How would you like surprise somebody and be like, we're gonna have a baby? Because I can't keep secrets. If he walks in the front door, I'll be like this.
He'll be on the phone immediately.
He's walking in the front door, I'm like, hi babe. There's like something upstairs for you right now, but it's like nothing to do with the baby. Like, I will break immediately, so I don't know. I gotta figure this out.
This is an interview you really don't want to miss. Ronda was very open and honest throughout the entire conversation.
Interesting.
It is released tomorrow in its full length on UFC.com and YouTube at 12 Eastern.
So, guys, tomorrow the full-length interview with Ronda Rousey will be released at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow on UFC.com and on YouTube. I know that like a lot of the WWE fans in here will also enjoy that interview, so if you guys like to check that out, again, that is tomorrow at noon. Apparently, it will be released, and I'm sure there's going to be some details involving WWE coming out with her. And maybe we're going to find out when we see Ronda back inside the squared circle. The featherweight rankings right here. Max Holloway is at the top, obviously. Jose Aldo's #1, Brian Ortega, Frankie Edgar, Alexander Volkanovski, Moicano, and then after that, they become a lot of names that I am just not very familiar with, unfortunately. Magomad Shapirov or something like that. He's the other ranked fighter. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Why can't people just have easy to pronounce names? Why can't we just have more John Smiths inside the UFC? Like, I want John Smith, I want Dave Rogers, I want, you know, let's go with a Nick Nick. Let's have a Nick inside the UFC. Why not? I mean, Nick. I'd like to call that fight. That'd be actually a little bit difficult to do. But regardless, yes, I suck when it comes to pronouncing names. I am not good at it. But please make sure you leave a like on this video. If you guys are enjoying the show, you go vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win. Again, this is Jose Aldo versus Alexander Volkanovski. Should be pretty good. Apparently Bellator's been pretty good tonight. Yeah, Bellator's apparently been nice tonight. I'm just looking through my Twitter feed right now, and yeah, so Jack Hager, as you guys formerly known as Jack Swagger, picked up another fight inside Bellator. It's kind of fun. What's this right here? Oh, what? Was that a Bellator? Holy crap. Yo, look at this knockout. Look at this knockout. Oh, it's not. Is that Bellator? What is that? That's not Bellator, is it? Is it? I can't actually read that. I gotta go full screen. What is it? It is Bellator. Okay, cool. Dang, man. What a knockout. Brad Paulburn says, Rousey really? See it. Wow, you must really not like Ronda Rousey then. All right. You do you, buddy. I mean, what she did for the UFC is truly something amazing. Like, the UFC is not where it is today without her. She opened up so many doors. She made it, like, you know, a household name. Honestly, it's... It's a big fight, man. You guys excited for this one? Hey, Miss Awkward, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. But if you guys are enjoying the show, again, please make sure you slap a like on this video. We got 146 watching right now. We need 100 likes, so guys, make sure you smack that like button. Also, we're going to roll a couple little ads for you right now, so if you're watching along at home, you might get an ad. Sorry, dude, I cannot link the fight. That is not possible, but what I will say is it is very, 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 very easy to find it on a place called Reddit. I'm not going to say any more.
All right, so here is a man who is all the rage at present, Alexander Volkanovski, 6-0 in the UFC, 16 consecutive wins. The former rugby league standout. He left to pursue this dream. I was with him in the elevator today, DC, and he said, man, I can't believe how much I like everything that seems to encompass competing here in Brazil against a Brazilian.
Yeah, he's enjoying it, you know.
Jeez, man. So he is 6-0 inside the UFC, so obviously that is a big thing in its own right. So you're undefeated inside the UFC and taking on Jose Aldo. This is a fight. This is a star-making fight. Yo, if he can win this, if he wins this, man, this would be huge for his career, obviously, for so many reasons. But, you know, like, this is a big fight. This is a star-making performance. I had no idea that he was 6-0 inside the UFC. I know that his ranking is, what's it called? Jeez, why am I blanking on this? His record is 19-1-0, so I knew that he had a loss already, but I thought that came inside the UFC. I kind of didn't know that. People saying for me to turn it up, I'm not sure if people realize how the internet works. You can't just literally rebroadcast what people are doing. You can't rebroadcast an audio and just let it play loud. Like, what I do is I kind of do fair use with audio as well. I turn it down in the background, I add my own commentary over top of it, and I bring it up for when it is necessary to hear the fighters talking or the introductions or whatever. But I do not turn it up for the commentary booth. If you guys would like that, you can pay for the pay-per-view or find it on your own. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here in silence, and as much as some people would enjoy that, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to give my in-depth thoughts with the show, and I'm here to just, you know, watch some good old fighting with every single one of you. And if you can't understand that, then I apologize, but I do not wish to risk my channel for people who do not wish to pay for the pay-per-view, if that makes any sense. But here you go. Jose Aldo's here, and the confidence is not lacking there, that's for sure. Jose Aldo's feeling that he's got this thing.
Enjoy him while he's here, folks, because he is not going to be here forever. But it's amazing to think where he was after that 2-fight series with Max Holloway to where he is now. Back-to-back knockouts as slight betting underdog against Jeremy Stevens and Renato Moicano.
Jeez, I don't know. Does he win this fight to prove that he's still got what it takes? Like, he's in amazing shape. He's obviously a scary man. No question about that. He's freaking jacked as well. Like, oh man, this is gonna be an interesting fight. I'm actually really pumped for this fight. I didn't realize how excited I am for it. But the more and more that I'm seeing this, the more and more that we're getting closer to this fight. I'm excited for this. And this is only our third fight of the evening, folks. We still got the main event and the co-main event after this. I'm kind of hoping for a quick finish. I don't know. It would be an amazing star-making performance for Mr. Volkanovski if he just goes in there and knocks Aldo out. But, you know, that's a tough thing to do. It's a very, very tough thing to do. So let's get this underway. The tail of the tape should be airing any moment. And I am excited. Let's hear it, folks. Who do you think's going to win? Let me know on twitter.com/Conman167. 62% of you are for Aldo. I think I'm going to go with Volkanovski, though. I know. I'm going Volkanovski. Here we go. Featherweight bout. 32 years of age for Aldo. He stands at 5'7", weighs 146 pounds, and reaches at 70 inches. Then on the other side, you got Alexander Volkanovski. 30 years old, 5'6", 145.5, and 71.5. Let's pass this over to Mr. Bruce Buffer. Introduce him.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145.5 pounds. Fighting out of Windang, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the number 4 ranked featherweight contender in the world,
Stinky Twinkies, thank you for following me on Twitch.
The great Volkanovski. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting.
He's just a bit of a fan favorite.
Corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 28 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former WEC featherweight champion and the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion and the number 1 ranked featherweight contender in the world, Jose Aldo Jr. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
All right.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. The wait for Aldo Volkanovski ends here.
All right, folks. Let's do this thing. Round 1. Let me know in the chat right now who you guys think is going to win. How do you think this is going to go all down? 3-round fight. 5 minutes on the clock. Number 1 versus number 4 ranked fighters in the featherweight division. You got in the black trunks Volkanovski, and in the yellow trunks Jose Aldo. And obviously Aldo, the fan favorite, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro. Volkanovski, the villain, essentially in this. But here's the thing. I feel that Volkanovski is going to shut a lot of people up tonight, and I think he's going to make a name for himself. He looks confident right now, but at any given moment, Aldo can strike and knock you out. He's shown he still has his knockout ability from his previous 2 fights, right? So, man, this is going to be close. This is tight. We'll figure out as this goes along how the fighters are going to prevail. We'll figure that out throughout the next 15 minutes. Oh, leg kick there, attempt from Volkanovski. And I'm wondering what the game plan has to be here for Volkanovski, because I don't know what his past wins have been, so let's go to Alexander Volkanovski.
Volkanovski said how important it was to get Aldo to bite on fakes.
Volkanovski. So
super key in his matchup, and right now Aldo's not biting.
Last time he fought was in December of 2018. He defeated Chad Mendez. Then he fought July of 2018. He defeated Darren Elkins through decision. He knocked out Chad Mendez, I should say there. He knocked out Jeremy Kennedy. So 2 of his 3 fights in 2018 were via knockout that he won. And the third one was via decision. Back in 2017, decision, third round, decision, third round. So yeah, you start to see that he has his knockout ability has grown ever since coming to the UFC. Yeah, he had a knockout in his first one there. And that takes us all the way here to 2019, where he's now taking on one of the best of all time, Jose Aldo. But Aldo's not going to be here forever, and you wonder who's going to be the one to knock him down a peg and essentially end the career, or at least start the end of the career. We thought we saw it a little bit ago, but he's came back as Aldo. He came back inside the UFC. He's been looking good, obviously. And now he's here, third fight of the evening from Rio de Janeiro. Oh, man. Nice little leg kick there from Volkanovski. And, man, Aldo advancing right back. And you heard the crowd get a little excited there, as every strike that Aldo lands, you're going to hear the crowd rise with their energy. They want him to win so bad. And as a wrestling fan as well, I am just, like, begging that the heel wins this match. You know, Volkanovski, that would be really funny. Just, the crowd will just hate him, and then he is going to get a pretty good rep after that. You know, people are going to pay money to see him, and that's the way it's going. Volkanovski could move up the card here pretty big. And a fight with Holloway, man, that's intriguing. You know, we've seen Aldo Holloway for sure. Like, I think people would like to see that fight again, no doubt about it. I would still like to see that fight again, and either way, I think the winner of this fight will probably have a chance at the champ. Is that safe to say, folks? If you disagree with me on that, let me know, but I believe that would be safe to say. The winner of this fight basically goes on to face Holloway. Spinning back fist attempt there from Aldo, though.
Every time Aldo taps him, there's just the whole place goes crazy.
Yeah, every time Aldo makes connection there. Leg kick to Volkanovski. Volkanovski advancing, though, and Aldo holding his ground, though. Leg kick.
It's been Volkanovski to this point, though, that's landed the majority of the
yep.
kicks.
It absolutely has been, DC. It's been Volkanovski in control of this fight here. He's been landing the strikes. He's been connecting. He's been in control so far. Let's pull up the live tracker, because so far the strikes go 24 for Volkanovski, only 9 for Aldo. Jeez, control 29 seconds for Volkanovski, 0 for Aldo as of this very moment. No takedown attempts from Aldo. 1 takedown attempt that was stuffed by Aldo from Volkanovski. So there you go, folks. That is what we're saying there. Nice strike attempt from Aldo, but he misses that one. Leg kick, and then following it up with the right hook was Volkanovski. But back to the center of the octagon as 20 seconds are left. How can they make Holloway versus Aldo 3? Simple. Redemption story. You build on the redemption story. You build, like, if he wins this fight, then all of a sudden you're going from, because what? Aldo had... Here we go. Let's check this out during the commercial. Or not commercial, during the corner break. But yeah, Aldo knocked out Moicano, right? In 2019. Then he knocked out Stevens in 2018. And then that basically brings him back from the Holloway fight, right? Like, he lost to knockout to Max Holloway, and then he lost before that as well to Max Holloway via knockout, so he was knocked out both times. But then, you know, he fought back. He kind of proved that he still got what it takes. He knocked out 2 people, and now he's going to take on the number 4 ranked, and if he can win this one, I believe that he probably will be in line for another title opportunity, especially since only 2 of his 4 losses have come against Max Holloway. You know, if he wins this, I think he deserves 1 more shot against the champ. But if not, if Volkanovski beats him here, I'd love to see that fight. I think that'd be a really good fight, one that we haven't really seen.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and
Aldo can't beat Max, but nobody else can beat Aldo, basically. We'll find out here tonight, though, man. First round, I say, goes to Volkanovski. Round 1 in the 3-round fight, it's huge. If you win that first round, you know, you're all of a sudden... Picture this. In a 2 out of 3 falls match, if you win the first fall inside WWE, well, then guess what? You are in the driver's seat, right? So now Volkanovski, I believe, is in the driver's seat. He's going to try to drive this fight through the final 10 minutes and see if he can maybe push it to judge's decision, or if he can score a knockout before then. But as of right now, play to your strengths, keep landing those strikes, back up, fold in and out of the pocket. There you go, just keep stepping in, stepping out. That's what he's doing. If you're watching along at home, watch the way that he leads with that left foot. He's going to jump in here with a strike the moment that Aldo puts his hands down. The moment Aldo leaves an opening, exactly right there, going in with the right and coming out with the left. Nice job from Volkanovski as he continues to jump in and out of the pocket, not allowing Aldo. I believe he's also got the reach advantage here in this fight, correct? I believe he's got the reach advantage, so yeah, Volkanovski's got the reach advantage, so he's playing to that advantage, you know, jumping in and out of the pocket. And when I say the pocket, I mean the spot where both of the fighters can duke it out, you know, within punching range. That's the pocket, and he's jumping in and out of it and using his reach advantage to just stay away from Aldo. So every time Aldo goes to swing and tries to connect on him, he is just missing because of the distance control from Volkanovski. He's playing this fight really well and just moving around, going for high head kicks, changing things up, stepping in and out of the pocket, like I said. But Aldo with a knee strike to the midsection, backing out, and a right hand couldn't connect there as well. With 193 watching, everybody, please make sure you slap a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed if you're watching here on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow or drop a subscription. Either or are awesome. Thank you for being in here tonight. As we got 3 minutes left inside this second round, which I should probably update as it's no longer the first round. Where's the current match? There it is. Round number 2. And if you guys are wondering what the results of the fights are tonight, they are available right at the bottom of the card. Aldo backing out there, and I'm trying to figure out how Aldo's feeling in this fight, because I'm wondering if he's trying to wait for the third round, or if Volkanovski...
Can you see me? Jose, wait. Listen, Alex. Stay there. Come here. Alex, there.
What happened?
Look at me, Jose. Stay here.
What happened?
Alex! Away. No coaching.
What the hell happened?
Okay, good.
He's
Alex.
Good?
No, listen, my friend, look. No. That happens again. That's twice. That happens again. No option but a point, okay? Oh, really? Please be careful.
Oh. Finger to the eye. No point deduction.
Very well handled by Goddard. I mean, you got to, with the eye poke and being able to separate him and taking control of the octagon, very well handled.
That was nicely handled by the ref there. So 2 minutes left, guys. So essentially what happened, Volkanovski threw a strike, but his fingers were out, and he got into the eyes of Aldo. Essentially, once the referee sees that, he has to back him up. You get one warning if it happens again. I'm not sure. Somebody's going to have to tell me right here. I believe it's a point deduction if it happens again, right? It's not a disqualification. I believe its points are deducted at that point if he does it again, but I could very well be wrong. I don't think you get disqualified from a second eye poke. It's point deduction, correct? That's where I'm a little bit on the fuzzy side. If anybody can fill me in on that, that would be absolutely amazing. You're not telling us what's happening. Let them commentate. Well, then how about you go find somewhere else, my friend? I enjoy what I do here, and people come into my live stream and they tell me what I need to do to please them. How about if I'm just not pleasing you, you don't need to watch. I'm sorry. But if this is not what you're looking for, I know what people want. They want the live stream for free, and I can't give the live stream for free. But that's not what I'm going to try to focus on here. We got 54 seconds left in this fight. Knee strike to the inside of the thigh. Nice attempt there. as he's got Aldo pinned up against the cage. Volkanovski, 45 seconds left, has been dominant here. Should be a point. Okay, so if it happens again, it should be a point, not a disqualification. We got a guy who's from Brazil. He says, I watch you, but I do not understand English. Well, you know what, man? At least I can find a way to entertain you without even speaking the same language. That's kind of fun. Well, Stuart Fisher will get to the main event in a little bit, as there's 15 seconds left in this fight. Aldo landed a right strike there. Volkanovski and Aldo going to try to trade things out in the final 10 seconds here of round number 2. Yep. Oh, Aldo just missed that knee strike. Just missed that, and Volkanovski gets a little jab in. Aldo goes for a high knee and can't get it. End of round 2. Well, I'm sorry, Don Foster, that this is not what your ideal streaming night is all about. But don't come in here and push your problems on us, all right? I'm sorry that you cannot watch the stream for free because you can't find it. But that's not my job to give it to you for free. My job here is to provide my live reaction, some commentary, and just a spot where people can hang out and have a good time. That's what I do here. But everybody, if you are just tuning in, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed. Here's the corner.
Yeah, because he's loading up now. He's getting desperate, so...
So you want to? Now he's starting to back up.
Hold that, Brad.
Jab up
Brad.
And coming short.
Hold it. Oh yeah, give him it.
What's up?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
This is the round, bro.
Well, Andre Pedernera's Stom about as credentials as it gets when it comes to working a UFC.
All right.
Your thoughts on the message there?
Third round. Here we go. I'm glad, guys. I'm glad that some of you are enjoying this. You know, I enjoy what I get to do here. It's, I have fun. And a hug to start out the third and final round. That's what you love to see. You love good sportsmanship every time that you see fighters step inside the octagon. They punch each other, they hit each other hard, but there is a mutual love for each other and a mutual respect, which you just love to see. But we are going to see a desperate Aldo, as I believe Volkanovski is up 2. Well, I'm not up 2-0, but I believe he's won both rounds. I think he is up 20-18 right now. I think he's got 20-18, and Aldo's got to look for a finish. And Volkanovski has looked so... Oh, he connects there with a right jab. And Volkanovski landing 50 strikes compared to Aldo's 23. Over doubling up his strikes, the significant strikes, I should say. Man. What? Volkanovski. Man, Volkanovski's got to learn something. Okay, here's a problem with Volkanovski that is going to be a problem moving forward. He apparently keeps his fingers out. He doesn't close his fingers. He doesn't, you know, his fingers are always open. He's ready to grab and all that. Obviously, you have to be. But he grabbed onto the fence there, which he's lucky he didn't get deducted a point for. The moment that you put your hands on the fence and you grab the fence, a point there. But here, back inside the center of the octagon, step-up kick to the midsection of Aldo from Volkanovski. Connected a little bit there, but didn't do too much damage. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left. Right hand misses from Volkanovski. Back into the clinch. Knee strike from Aldo. Backing out of the pocket. Yeah, Aldo's looking to line this up. So, folks, watch closely here in the final 3 minutes. You're going to look Aldo to wait for his moment. I think he knows at this time he doesn't have the judges in his pocket. He doesn't have the judges win. So right now he's got to wait for his moment with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fight. He's waiting for his moment for a knockout because I think that's his only way of winning. Oh! I believe Volkanovski just connected on Aldo as well. Left kick to the inside of the thigh of from Volkanovski to Aldo. 2:18 left. And honestly, folks, right now,
in terms of volume from Jose Aldo.
Aldo doesn't look like he's a #1 ranked fighter.
So many big fights, you have to be up for every single one. And even as a #1 contender, right? Being the #1 contender, even after he lost his belt to Conor, and then lost his belt to Max.
Yep.
He's always had to fight the very best the division
He has.
offer. And it seems like on this night tonight, like just one, he's not really able to. It's not going as he probably intended, right?
Sure.
Like the body's not responding like maybe the mind's telling it to respond.
Yep.
To me, DC, it looks like
That's a good little analogy from Mr. DC right there. He's basically saying that Aldo has been in so many big fights, and eventually, you know, they add up. And if you can't, sometimes, you know, you just can't cut it at the top of the card anymore. Obviously, Aldo's body is banged up from all the years of fights. He's a fan favorite, no doubt about that. He's one of the greatest of all time, but he's being dummied right now by Volkanovski, and this is going to be a I think it's going to be by unanimous decision. It might be 30-27 across the board. I have not seen Aldo show anything that makes me think he's going to win the judge's decision here. He may have won one round. You might be able to say the first round was really close, but even then, I think that was Volkanovski that got it. Maybe the second round. Like, you know what? No, it's 30-27, I think, folks. I think Aldo just got schooled by Volkanovski, and I am excited for this this new fighter in Volkanovski. Obviously, only been around for a handful of years inside the MMA. Impressive as hell. I think this will move him to 20-1 in his professional fighting career with this win. And you better believe Volkanovski should be next in line for Max Holloway's championship. I think Holloway needs to fight Volkanovski after this. What do you guys think, folks? What is your final rankings of how this fight was scored? And the fans in Rio de Janeiro are not happy at all with how that went. Jose Aldo barely showed up, even though there's a sign of mutual respect in the center of the octagon. He barely showed up, barely threw any strikes. Your final significant strikes was 131 to 39 for Volkanovski, so that tells you everything that you need to know right there. He was in control for 4 minutes and 23 seconds of the fight. 0 for 3 with your takedowns, but I mean, Aldo didn't stuff any of them either. This was just straight up a one-sided fight. And honestly, Aldo, a good attempt. Volkanovski made you his bitch tonight. That's what happened. So, we're going to pass this over to the official decision from Bruce Buffer. I believe it should be 30-27 unanimous decision. That's my guess.
Combinations weren't there. It was 1 to 2 punches at a time, looking for the perfect knockout strike or the highlight reel body shots. I mean, just everything looked like he wanted the highlight reel instead of just putting in the work and slowly picking at Volkanovski.
All right, the official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile. Get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys for way less. With that decision, the well-dressed Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Impressive fight. Impressive fight. And now showing the sign of respect, hugging Aldo.
Nice moment there between 2 of the best featherweights in the world, and we certainly consider you as such. 17 consecutive wins, 7-0 in the UFC, none bigger than this one.
I told you as well about
you
Robert
have conquered
Stewart.
Jose Aldo. Overall thoughts
Awesome.
on the fight tonight? My analysts, DC and Dom, felt like you fought the perfect fight.
17 vitórias consecutivas, você acabou de derrotar o José Aldo. O que você achou da luta essa noite?
Yeah, you know, definitely had to fight that fight. I wanted to land punches. That's what I was standing, training a long time. Hey, you know, I just want to say thanks, Brazil. What an experience. I'm sorry it wasn't the fight you wanted. Aldo, nothing but respect. You're a legend. Thank you for that. Before I start, I want to shout out to Cole Montgomery. I want to happy Mother's Day to the world. And now let's get to business. Hey, I'm next in line, 100%. Yep. I'm the only one who's undefeated in the top 3 now. I should be ranked #1. Let's set it up, yeah? I wouldn't mind being on the same card in Australia. That'll be a cracker of a card. Let's make it happen.
Essa é a luta que eu precisei lutar. Infelizmente não foi a luta que talvez todos vocês queriam ver, mas o Aldo é uma lenda e essa luta que eu precisei fazer. Um feliz Dia das Mães para todas as mães do mundo. Eu sou o próximo a disputar o cinturão. Espero poder lutar por ele na Austrália.
And one last thing, I had a best friend and his partner who just changed their wedding date so I could be here. So I want to thank you, Eli and Lauren, so much for that. I told you I was going to bring the win. I wish I got the knockout, but what do you do? Thank you, Brazil!
Dos meus melhores amigos mudou a data do casamento para eu poder lutar essa noite. Então, muito obrigado e muito obrigado, Brasil.
Ladies and gentlemen, likely the new #1 contender, Alexander the Great, Volkanovski.
Alexander Volkanovski did a phenomenal job. Sometimes the fight
That was almost a picture-perfect fight, folks. You don't get much better than that in terms of Volkanovski. One-sided, unanimous decision, 30-27. All judges scored the card the same. I agree. I'm in absolutely agreement. Aldo, man, fell down from grace a little bit in that fight. He, like the commentators were saying, it felt like that he was looking more for the knockout than anything. That is what it is. We're going to get Anderson Silva up next, but I got to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Poker experience in the world. Take on the best to win millions of prizes every day on PokerStars.net. As you see, these are the longest active win streaks in the UFC right now. A lot of future Hall of Famers on that list. Of course, they're all chasing Khabib Nurmagomedov, Tony Ferguson, but Volkanovski moving on up. Pedro Munoz on quite the run at bantamweight. He's got a fight with Aljamain Sterling and Johnny Walker, the budding light heavyweight contender, octagon side here tonight. Well, as many of you know, the hits keep on coming. Next Saturday night, we hit Rochester, New York for the first time. It is UFC Fight Night, Dos Anjos versus Lee. Wall-to-wall on ESPN+, main card 8 p.m. Eastern. The prelims lead in at 5. Neil Magny, Vicente Luque in the co-main event. Antonio Carlos Jr. shoe-face with another big spot against Ian Heinisch. And, of course, your 5-round welterweight event between Rafael Dos Anjos
Here we go.
and Kevin Lee.
We are back. We are good. Ready to go.
The greatest online poker experience in the
world.
Take on the best to win millions of prizes every day on PokerStars.net. Jared Cannonier, more pronounced as far as being a betting favorite earlier in the week.
Oh, man, the Anderson Silva fight's next, though, folks. I hope you are very, very, very excited for it, because I am. I think it's going to be a good one. So let's get this up on the screen. We're going to ask you guys who you think is going to win. But if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Again, right here on YouTube, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you guys are really enjoying the show, you can always drop a donation to help keep supporting the show. Whether it's $2, $5, $10, it doesn't matter how much or how little. This is my full-time job, though, and it is completely fan-funded. So once again, if you guys are enjoying the stream, consider becoming a member. Some way to support the channel would be absolutely awesome. But yes, we're going to get this Silva fight up on the screen here any moment, but we're going to start things off with the Twitter poll for who will win for UFC 237. Is it going to be Anderson Silva, or will it be Jared Cannonier?
Every shot count. You know, when people ask me, do I think I could beat this person?
Like, Jared is a scary man, isn't he? Like, Cannonier is just so scary. Both of these men, though, they could legit kill you. Here's the thing. I don't think Silva's going to win this one.
There's still a lot about me that the fans don't know.
I legit don't know if Silva has what it takes to beat Cannonier in this fight. Because Cannonier is such a hard hitter, and dropping to this weight class, I think that's just better. I think he's got this, man. I think Cannonier's got this thing. But Silva in his prime would have had him, no problem. No problem, he would have had him in his prime. It's just he's a little bit past prime right now. Sure, he's still great. And I'm excited to see this fight. Like, I mean, and I hope he proves me wrong, because obviously Silva's one of the greatest of all time. Like, you know, he's a legend in the business. We'll see how this goes. Hey Con, I know this is personal, but how do you convince people that YouTube provides a sustainable income? Well, put it this way, if you're able to earn enough money on a month-to-month basis to pay your rent, pay your food, pay your bills, like, I don't make crazy amounts of money by this by any means. Not at all. My job, I actually make, probably less than most people would at 23, 24 years old working the amount of hours that I do. I definitely make less than those people, but honestly, if you are enjoying what you're doing and you have the ability to self-sustain yourself, you don't have to try to convince anybody. You do it for yourself. That's how I jumped into YouTube. It was one of the best things that I did, was basically say to myself, okay, I am able to sustain my income through YouTube. I am going to run with this, and I'm not going to listen to what people have to say in terms of you're making a mistake by taking this risk or whatever, because in my opinion it was a calculated risk. I worked for a bunch of years to get to this point where I could take the jump and become a full-time YouTuber, become a full-time live streamer. And now that I made that jump, I'm happier than I've ever been. Sure, I could be making more money by, you know, doing whatever, working a 40-hour-a-week job, 9 to 5, whatever. I could make more money. Sure. Sure I could. Do I want to, though? No, I want to be right here. I want to keep doing this thing, and I want to turn this thing into something big. I truly do. I think we've got something fun here. I think this format of the show is so awesome. I don't think you can find anything else like this out there. I think our live stream overlays are top out there for wrestling, for UFC. Like, this is number one in my opinion, and I always want to continue to try to bring the best content possible to you guys, the best live stream experience that I possibly can. Speaking of, though, let's get them up on the screen here, and it's going to be Anderson Silva versus Jared Cannonier. And there we go. So get them up on the screen. Scary, scary men, both of them. You do not want to meet. You do not want to meet because they would rip your head off. Actually, maybe not just meeting them, but you get what I mean. Hey, Steve Taylor, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to Twitch.
And one thing no one will deny, still a whole lot of motivation for Anderson.
Don Foster, what's your problem, man? What is your problem? Legit question. The MMA holes seem to be the most popular on YouTube. Yeah, okay, in terms of views, sure, if you want to say that. I don't really know too much about them. I recognize the name. I'm talking more so in terms of WWE. I am the top dog when it comes to WWE live streams in terms of views, in terms of a lot of reasons. Honestly, I think that my live streams are the top one out there for WWE live reactions. Now, you can obviously judge if you think the host, myself, is any good, or if I'm not your style, whatever. That is completely up to you. But I think in terms of pure entertainment overlay, what I offer, interactivity, I think this is number one out there. But yeah, before you say it's BS YouTube, just make sure that you realize that I have put in, how many years now onto this thing? 6.5 years on this damn platform, working this right up from the ground up. Worked a bunch of crap jobs for a long time. I cleaned bathrooms, I cut grass, I did absolutely everything that you could possibly imagine in terms of maintenance. I cut down trees. Like, I did all that stuff. I've been there. I've worked some hard jobs. I've been working since I was 13 years old. My dad owned his own company. I did the grounds and I cut grass with him until I was 16. And then I got a job at a provincial park where I was, you know, cutting grass all day, riding lawnmowers, using pole saws, cutting down limbs, cleaning up garbage, all that stuff. I've done the crap jobs. So the fact that I am sitting here at almost 24 years old, my birthday's less than a month, and I'm happy, why would you come in and try to say, like, this is BS? When you think about that, I'm happy, man. But here we go. Stepping officially inside the octagon. Round one. And also put it this way, this job is so stressful in terms of trying to know where your next revenue is coming from, because I don't know. But let's talk about this middleweight bout. Here's the tail of the tape. 35 years of age for Jared Cannonier, standing at 5'11", weighing 184.5 pounds with a reach of 77.5. Silva at 44, 6'2", 185, and 77-inch reach as well. But let's pass this over to Bruce Buffer.
The co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 34 wins, 9 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva!
There you go.
And now introducing his opponent.
That's also true, Josh Norris.
Out of the red
That's
corner,
true.
a mixed martial artist holding a professional record.
No, thanks, dude. I'm
11
good
wins,
with my
4
girlfriend.
losses. He stands 5 feet
Kinda
11
gotta
inches
live in
tall,
girlfriend,
weighing
you know?
in at 184 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, presenting the number 10 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean's the
Herb
ref.
Dean, our referee. Jared Cannonier put a lot of focus and emphasis on the early portions of this fight.
Let's do this thing. Here we go. Silva, Cannonier, 1-on-1. Who do you think's gonna win? Vote in the poll on twitter.com/Conman167. Get voting in that poll. All right. Cannonier in the black trunks. Silva in the yellow. The 14th ranked fighter in Anderson Silva and the 10th ranked fighter in Cannonier. This is actually kind of crazy that this is the co. This is kind of crazy that this is the co-main event, now that I'm thinking about this. Honestly, in terms of placement on the card, I think Jose Aldo and oh my god, I'm already blanking on his name. Jose Aldo and Volkanovski. They probably should have been the co. I get, obviously, Silva's like a legend in the business, and Cannonier's up and coming. Like, you know, he's just really coming into his prime now in terms of his in-octagon ability. So, very interesting to see how this fight breaks down here today. Silva, always ever dangerous with his knee strikes, his leg strikes, his kicks, all those things. He can catch you at any given moment. But Cannonier has that power, and at where are we? We're middleweight? No, we're welterweight for this fight. No, middleweight, my bad. Yeah, middleweight, that might be pretty good for him. I think this would work out perfectly for him. But you look at the front foot tap from Silva, he's always got that front foot moving. It's the right stance. Right foot forward stance, I should say. As he taps that foot, he wants to keep it moving quickly because at any given moment, he can explode forward and catch you with it. That's what he does. Oh, man. People asking for a link. I don't know why they think I'm providing links. That's called legal. You can look it up online, though. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Jeez. I ain't linking you guys, sorry. I can't do that. That's against the YouTube terms of service. But man, Silva backed up right against the cage of the octagon. And that's where you can normally tell who is in control, who has their back to the octagon at all times, who is being backed up, who is pushing the fight forward. And right now, well, actually just backing out of the corner there, Silva's now pushing this fight forward. Step up kick, nice little block though from Cannonier. He got that right hand up, and that's exactly what Silva was looking for. You see the quick feet, they're still there. He stepped up down and kicked with the left. Explosiveness of Silva can do that.
You have to fake like you're going to throw so he doesn't know when you're coming or going. And right now, Cannonier is not doing that. He's
oh my God, Don Foster, buddy. I'm telling you, I just literally am telling you.
Watching the head, too. You cannot watch the head. You got to be watching the chest. You can't be looking at Anderson's head. It's dipping, dodging, and moving. Got him there.
Oh, right hand there attempt. Cannonier catching Silva, pushed right up against the cage. Silva clinching under the chest, though, And now the head, and then the left hand connects right on the face. Silva up on his tippy toes and backing out from the corner again. Back towards the center of the octagon. Silva just got bopped. He just got bopped with a nice little left jab. Didn't really do too much, but again, those don't feel good. When you catch those on the nose or the mouth, they hurt, man. They just hurt. Holy crap, Don Foster, you are very, very demanding. And what you want with this live stream. Very specific. I'm going to challenge you, Don Foster. I'm going to challenge you to do your own live stream next week or next pay-per-view, okay, buddy? Let's just see how you do, since you've got all these ideas how to absolutely talk about this stream. Okay? Sound good? All right, jab there from Silva, ducking underneath the haymaker from Silva, and Cannonier now tossing a few more bombs, stepping forward, continuing to move forward, and controlling most of this fight. Right now, the fight is 21 significant strikes for Cannonier, only 8 for Silva. And the control time has been 5 seconds for Cannonier, 0 for Silva. Oh, man. Okay, so total strikes, 20-7. My bad, I might have said 21. Spinning attempt. Ooh, Silva causing him to think. That's what you're going to see from Silva throughout this. Oh! Oh, my God. Silva. Oh, my God, it's over. Oh. Wow. Oh, man. Silva just collapsed, folks. And Cannonier picks up the win. You don't like seeing that, man. All right, Transporter, I'm just going to block you then. I don't know why you're in here. But, man, Silva just got dropped with a leg kick. There is an injury. Herb Dean had no choice but to call it off. The right leg comes... Oh! Right on the knee, buckles the knee, and Silva goes down. Yep. Oh. You got to feel for Silva, buddy. Like, that sucks for Silva, you know, like, you don't ever like seeing anybody get hurt, but that inside leg kick to the right leg of Silva from Cannonier, the referee, Herb Dean, called it off. He had no choice. The knee just completely buckled on him, and Cannonier stands tall. So like that, he is now beaten. Anderson Silva's going to move up a little bit. I don't think that was the highlight fight that Cannonier was looking for.
That's bad. That's serious business. It's usually, I don't want to say what it is because we don't know, but generally with that kind of pain, it's pretty bad generally.
Oh no, Silva, man, hobbling out of there. You don't like seeing that. It's just, you're right, it's a bummer. It's straight up a bummer. That sucks, man. Round 1 goes to Cannonier. I would have liked to see, you know, at least a 2-round fight out of that. Or if it would have ended a knockout or something, it just sucks. Here's the official decision.
All right, with the decision now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Is he okay? Cannonier checking on Silva, making sure he's all right. You gotta feel bad, man.
Nice sportsmanship there by Jared Cannonier to check on his fallen counterpart, Anderson Silva. Congratulations on the biggest win of your career here tonight. I know you expected a feeling out process early. You certainly attacked that leg of his and you were able to get him out of there. Your thoughts on the fight?
Parabéns pela maior vitória da sua carreira. Você, claro que esperava que ele ia sentir ali no primeiro round. O que você achou que aconteceu ali no final da luta?
The crowd, listen to the boos. People leaving. We got a heel. Listen to this heel.
First off, I want to say thank you to Anderson Silva. Obrigado. I really appreciate the opportunity to step in here. And he didn't have to fight me. He could have fought anybody he wanted to.
You just mad because your fighter lost, bro? No, I'm okay. I'm okay, man.
So I want to show my appreciation and my respect for him.
That's all.
You know,
I had picked Conman to win.
The crowd is a different story, so they don't respect me. I ain't got no respect for them, and that's just it.
Primeiramente, eu quero agradecer ao Anderson Silva pela oportunidade, uma maior oportunidade da minha vida. Eu não tenho nada mais que respeito por ele, muito respeito por ele, o ex-campeão.
Any final thoughts before we let you go, my friend? No. Jared Cannonier, congratulations on the win tonight.
Wow.
Well, that pretty much sums it up for Cannonier. There's not much you can say when they're booing you off the stage for a pretty...
But the reality is he didn't even do anything wrong. He just fought to his game plan. Landed a beautiful inside leg kick. Unfortunately, injuries happen. He fought to his game plan. He wanted to use kicks. He told us it in the meetings. And he used kicks.
Great shot, great show of respect from Silva and Cannonier.
Thank you, my man.
Anderson Silva, I know you're in a lot of pain right now. You're very gracious to stick around. These people are here for you tonight. Can you tell us what's going through your mind and body right now, sir?
Eu sei que você tá com muita dor agora, mas o público tá aqui por você.
He's in so much pain,
Queria que
guys.
você falasse pouco.
Ah, desculpa, galera. Eu nos treinos já tava com meu joelho machucado e acabei tomando chute em cima ali. Não deu para segurar mesmo. Desculpa.
I'm sorry, guys. In training, my knee was already a little bit bad, and I took a kick to it, and I just couldn't hold up. I'm really sorry.
Rio de Janeiro, let's hear it one more time. The Spider Anderson Silva.
They don't know English.
We'll take you through some replays here.
Oh, that's just hard to watch. It's just hard to watch, guys. It's just hard to watch. You don't like seeing any legend go down with an injury. You don't like seeing anybody go down with an injury. But you certainly don't like a fight, especially like a co-main event, to end like that. I hope that Silva's going to be okay. At 44 years of age, he was the 15th ranked fighter before this fight. I think he's got to fall down even further. He'll be lucky if he's in the top 25 after this. I don't know, guys. We could potentially have seen the last of Anderson Silva right there. That's a tough thing to come back from, at an injury at 44 years old, where it's clearly that rough, where you can't even stand right now. He's had leg issues in the past, obviously. So that kind of, it sucks in that sense, you know. I feel so bad that that's how the fight ended. You don't like seeing that at any given moment. Anderson Silva, though, what an amazing career, if that is in fact the end. Thank you for everything that you gave us over the years. I hope he gets better soon. But here we go, guys. It is time for the main event. Oh, baby, this is what a lot of people are here to see. They want to see Rosa Namajunas take on, what's her name? Jessica Andrade. Andrade, something like that. See, the problem is that there's literally named somebody in WWE Andrade, and it's spelt the same way. And so my mind, when I see it, wants to say Andrade, but it's Andrade or something like that. So I apologize if my pronunciation of her name is not good. All right. Thug Rose gonna love the booing when she wins. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna actually ask you guys right now in the chat before we get the Twitter poll up for who do you guys think's gonna win. So let me know, who do you think's gonna be? Is it gonna be Rose or is it gonna be Jessica? Let me know. Don Foster, screw you. I'm going to block you, all right, buddy? I'm just tired of seeing your crap. It's okay if I'm a wrestling fan. Like, it's okay that my job is wrestling. It's okay that I also happen to be a UFC fan and am trying to learn a little bit more about the product. It's okay that that's what happens. I mean, when you first started watching UFC, I promise you didn't have a fucking clue what you're watching either. I've been watching for what, like about 2 years now, and I am slowly learning this sport. I don't know how else to say it. I do not pretend to be an MMA expert. I do not pretend to be the end-all be-all of everything with MMA. I just enjoy this sport. I do. And I think it's fun to watch, and my job allows me to commentate over it. If you are that jealous, well then I don't know what else to say to you, bud. I'm sorry your life is that miserable, and you just got blocked on a live stream because you're that big of a dick that people don't even like you online. Alright? I just talk through the events. We put the live stream or like the characters up on the screen when we can, and try to bring the best second screen viewing experience that we possibly can. So we're gonna now do this. Who will win? Do you think it's going to be for UFC 237? You can let me know. Is it going to be Nama Nunez, or is it going to be Jessica Andrade?
Well, if you know Rose Namajunas, you know she's about as thoughtful and calculated as it gets. But tonight, she will experience a fight atmosphere like no other as she faces Jessica Andrade and aims to lead
Jessica
Rio
Andrade. All right.
As the undisputed UFC strawweight champion.
And let's do this thing. Here's the Twitter poll, guys. Make sure you go over there and vote in the poll for who you think is going to win.
Defending my belt in Brazil will mean a lot. To face my fears, to challenge myself.
Yeah, Bradley, I know what you mean. This fight seems like Rose could be in trouble here off of this fight. There is a potential here for Andrade to really walk away with the win. It might not be the best matchup for Rose. Nama Nunez? Alright, I'm sorry, buddy. Patrick Larry, can you tell me exactly how it's pronounced, if you don't mind? I'm sorry that I do not have good pronunciation of names. This is nothing new to me. You will laugh. If you do become a fan of this channel, you will see when people subscribe to the channel, their names, part of the fun of this channel is me butchering them. I am terrible with names. I'm terrible with learning how to pronounce names, and my head just makes them up and makes some weird name sounds. I don't know what it is. I don't hold back. That's just what it is. If I think that's how a name's pronounced, I will pronounce it until somebody tells me how to pronounce it. I would love to hear it, but Nama Nunez, whatever it is, I don't know. Nama Junas, I don't know. Nama Yunus. There you go. Now we got a correction. Nama Yunus. Cool. Nama Yunus. That's pretty close to what I was saying. Not exact for sure. I definitely needed to be corrected, but that was pretty close. Spontaneous, no problem, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I love doing this, and I'm going to continue doing it no matter how many jerks we get in here. So the new results are going to be posted right here. Jose Aldo lost to Volkanovski. Boom, back up there. And Jose Aldo lost. And Silva lost to Cannonier.
I'm the champ once again.
And now we got our main event. Con, the best fight of all time? I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you the best fight of all time. I am way, and I will admit this, I am way too much of what people like to call a casual fan in terms of that I do not know the history of the sport as well as I'd like to. I am trying. I want to learn this sport, and I've been watching it more and more. I've been watching the fight nights. I've been getting into it. I love this thing. It's so much fun to watch. and the fact that I'm actually able to learn this sport more and more now, and I'm able to talk about this thing a little bit better. I'm not great at it yet. I hope one day to become as good as I am with WWE. I know for a fact that I am not as knowledgeable with this stuff as I am with WWE, but I want to learn more fights. I want to watch some of the greatest fights of all time. I've got the UFC Fight Pass. I can go on there and I can watch those fights. So always tweet at me, guys, at Conman167. Suggest fights that I should watch. Suggest stuff that I should be watching in order to become a more knowledgeable, a better MMA fan. I mean, I'm still very much like, I haven't ventured into the other promotions. I haven't ventured into Bellator, right? I haven't watched that. So this is where, I would like to eventually go with learning about MMA. I'd like to learn about all this stuff. Just takes time to learn, right? Well, WWE is a script, so yeah. All right, that means I also enjoy it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying scripted shows. Did you enjoy Game of Thrones? Did you enjoy Avengers? Did you enjoy this show? Whatever. Did you enjoy Walking Dead? Did you enjoy that? All those are scripted as well. Doesn't mean they're not entertaining. I watch WWE because of the entertainment. I watch UFC because of the entertainment. Both very different forms of entertainment, though. Atta be Steven. Get it, bud? Who's fighting right now? No one at this moment, but Andrade is right here. And we are going to get these fighters up on the screen. So, Jessica. Where's Jessica? Well, there's Rose. Wrong one. There's Rose. And then we need Jessica. Did I not get her photo? Oh, there she is. Okay. I was going to say, like, I thought I got her photo, but there we are. She said a horse with a saddle will only ride past you once. You got to do something about it. Oh my gosh, that hypes me up. You got it right that time. Sweet. All right, guys, here we go. Please let me know on the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to give my... She's coming out to Thunderstruck. How can I not vote for her? All right, AC/DC was one of my favorite bands growing up. I've seen them 3 times live. Let's do this thing. We are going with Jessica Andrade. She is going to be the girl I'm rooting for in this fight. Even though you like Rose, I like Rose as well. She's a thug. She's great. But I think I'm going with Jessica. Let's see how this does. Hey, Matthew Grantland. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Thunder. Man, she looks focused as hell. Look at that stare, folks. She is focused, ready, and this guy, hey, how you doing over there, buddy? But no, this girl right there, she's ready to go. She's got her title on the line, and we're going to see how this goes tonight. Rose coming out to AC/DC. I know I said that it was Jessica coming out to AC/DC. I totally misspoke there. I totally misspoke there. Oh, well, man, Rose, you gotta love her coming out to some AC/DC. Like I said, my favorite band 3 times. I still think I'm gonna pick Jessica, but Rose, you gotta love her, man. Guys, I know I misspoke. How you doing? I misspoke. I realized it after I said it as well. It's all good. Rose is focused. Dude, I can't turn the cam for the whole show, guys. That's literally illegal. Oh, man. Here we go. Yeah, Jack Swagger did win his second fight. Jack Hager in Bellator tonight. He won it via submission, I think. Right? But now, guys, I want to hear your predictions. what do you think this fight? How do you think this fight's going to end up? Do you think this is going to go all 5 rounds because this is a championship main event bout? Do you think this is going to be over before we get anywhere? Do you think this lasts 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 2 rounds? What do you think? Let's hear it from you guys. Who do you think is going to win this fight, and how is it going to go down?
Rose has great footwork, great counter ability moving backwards. Taekwondo kicks come from her base.
Oh man, this fight is actually both these women are just like scary. Here we go though, time for the tale of the tape, the last one of the evening, 12:21 at night. Here we go, UFC Strawweight Championship bout is on the line from Rose, 26 years old, 5'5", 114.5 pounds, 65-inch reach, compared to Jessica Andrade. She's got 27 years of age, 5.15, 114 pounds, 62-inch reach as well. Here we go.
Main event of the evening, sanctioned by the Brazilian MMA
Guys, if you've
Athletic
not done
Commission.
so, make sure you like this video
Kyle
right here on
Portela,
YouTube. Like
Executive Director Cristiano Sampaio. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Guillermo Bravo, Derek Cleary, and Saul Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon,
hey Millie, how you doing, buddy?
Goddard. And now, Senores y senores in attendance,
Hager did fight
and
again.
UFC
Bellator.
fans watching around the world. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Ginessi Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
It's time! He pulled that one a little bit longer.
For the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 114 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the #1 ranked strawweight contender in the world, the challenger, Jessica Andrade. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 9 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 114 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado.
She's the underdog.
USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Thug Rose Namajunas.
There you go, folks. That is the official announcement from Mr. Bruce Buffer. We're going to have the audio at this level. Is this audio level good, guys? Can you hear everything?
If I say stop, please stop.
Can you hear like the referee talking and all that? Everything good? Is it a little bit louder for this fight? I hope. Because this is the main event. We're turning it up a little bit for main event time. We're ready to go. Again, let me know on twitter.com/Conman167 who you think's going to win this fight. Get interactive. Get into the stream. Vote in the polls. But here we go. Round 1. 5-round matchup.
Not at all concerned that she is the even money underdog in defense of her belt tonight. With that touch
And
of
here we
gloves
go.
underway. Jessica Andrade is in yellow, Rose Namajunas in the black.
So there you go, Andrade in the yellow, Namajunas in the black trunks as the champion. All right, here we go.
Oh, they're never static. They're never just sitting looking at you.
Center of the octagon. Ooh, nice attempt there. And like again,
Nice right hand by Rose. She's just sticking.
Don't get me wrong. I like this fight is going to be fun. I'm excited for this. Both these women can go inside the octagon. Obviously, Rose is a thug. There's a reason that's her nickname. But Andrade, there's just something about her with this fight where I just feel Not only just for the fact that Rio de Janeiro probably would like to see her win. You know, it just feels like this would be the moment for, like, I'm not saying like booking. Obviously you can't book things like WWE. But I'm just saying it feels like this would be the moment where if Andrade wants to rise up the card, wants to become that champion, wants to become the face of the women's strawweight division, you know, this would be the time to do it. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, she needs to do it now. But Nama Nunes strikes hard and strikes often, and that is her game plan all the time. Quick into the pocket, out of the pocket, and delivering a few strikes, and she's already busted open Andrade. And Andrade is, oh man, she's struggling already. As you can see the blood pouring down the left eye of her face. Oh, then fuck off, guys. I'm turning it down. I'm going to commentate over it. My God. I'm tired of these MMA assholes in here. Leave if you don't like what I do. What a slam attempt, but blocked by Nama Nunes. Or Nama Nunes, or whatever her name is. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it, but it is how it is. Oh, my God. Slamming her down this time. Andrade got that takedown there, going for an armbar. Armbar attempt from Rose. Rose kicking her back, though. Yo. Back up to their feet, and this is going to be a fun fight, folks. My God, I'm literally just so tired of some people coming in and telling me how to stream. Guys, you think you do better? Do it. All right? I'll tell you that. Okay, but anyways.
And we've seen this time and time again with Jessica Andrade. When she gets to the leg, she wants to slam you down.
So Andrade now just advancing a little bit more forward onto Rose. Rose has her hands up, ready to toss a few more fists. She's looking for an opening right now. As Andrade opens her fists, opens up the ability to be hit, Rose is just going to fire back. That's all she's looking to do. Take advantage of the stakes, push through the 5 rounds. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the awesome people who leave kind comments. To the people who leave very, very rude comments, y'all can fuck off. But this is to the people that are kind, that are nice, who are always in here for the live streams. I love you guys, and this is the reason why I do it. Because you guys are so much fun to talk to. The other people, not so much. But you guys, you're fun. Oh, man.
But she's getting stunned when she's taking these punches. That left hook really did.
Andrade, though, like as you can continue to see if you're watching at home, the left eye is really bloodied with 1 minute and 30 seconds left here. Again, this is a 5-round fight. And Andrade just got caught again, but oh, Rose dropped her! Rose dropped her! Is it over? Is it over? Rose pouncing on her like a little pit bull, but now into full guard. And Nama Nunes is in trouble right now. She's in deep trouble on her back in full guard. And oh man, Rose trying to strike right now. Or not Nama Nunes on her back, sorry, Andrade on her back. I totally called that wrong. Right hand attempt, down on the ground and pound, striking with the hammer fist. Can she get her here? Andrade is in deep trouble, but back up to her feet. Rose delivering a little thrust kick, creates some more separation, and there you go. 47 seconds left, and folks, this looks like it's going to be a good fight. Rose has 21 strikes to the head. Andrade has 6, so you can see where those strikes have been landing. Rose continuing to deliver the punishment. Oh, man. But, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please make sure you leave a like on this video. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'm done giving the light to the negativity. You're absolutely right. I do got to focus more on this. This is a great little fight that we've got, and people at home who are jerks should not be taking me out of the fight. Delivering some right hands there from Rose. Big thrust kick up to the face with 15 seconds left at the end of round 1. Are we going to see them trade dukes out towards the end of round 1 here? We totally are. They're swinging for the fences. Rose tried to eat a little kick there. Nice little attempt for a takedown as the siren sounds. End of round 1. All right, we'll turn this up for the corners.
I don't think she's ever looked better. Power, efficiency, accuracy.
How's your stamina? Do you feel her hands? No.
All good,
You're
Jared.
good.
All good, buddy.
You did it perfectly.
Hey, just Chris Jenkins, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to live stream.
You picked her up perfectly. She started at one pace and started slowing down. She's feeling it. Your takedown was perfect. Kick on the outside.
I mean, this jab of Rose
round 1 goes to Rose.
Touching. Andrade is on straight right
round
hand.
1 goes to
Once
Rose.
she landed jab after jab, it was a straight right hand.
All you got to do
is
look at the people. You can tell Rose
and
got
right
this.
here, Andrade likes to lift. Rose attacks the Kimura right away, which scares Andrade. And then when she's flipped right into an armbar attempt. Just a great first round by the champ. Big knee drops Andrade. It could not have started any better if you're Rose Namajunas. I mean, this place is quiet after watching that first round.
And
crazy.
Andrade didn't get anything done, right? At least in terms of the numbers.
Absolutely crazy, folks. That is how that first round went. We're going to continue, though, here. Let's go. Whoever that is, that person, thank you so much for your follow over there. And we got a $2 dono from Jared. Jared, thanks, bud. It's all good. I do get passionate with this. There's no doubt about that. So we're all good, buddy. Thank you for your $2 donation. But let's continue on here as we go into round 2. Throw that $2 up on the screen and change this to round 2. There we go. We are good. At the end of round 1, the significant strikes go 44. Is it 44 to 42? Really? Yo, I have a tough time believing that. 45 to 42 for Rose. I didn't think Andrade landed that many strikes in the first round, but I guess she did.
And then some. The corner of Andrade saw something. They thought that Rose started to slow down.
Yeah.
They like that she lifted her, even though she almost got caught with the submission.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, you got to remember. Oh, man, Andrade sees a little. Oh, she smells blood in the water. Advancing, stomping forward, trying to go for the knockout here, but you don't want to lose too much energy. Like, this is a 5-round fight, potentially. I don't know if this fight is going to last all 5 rounds, so I feel like we're going to get a knockout during this. The way these women are throwing bombs, the way they're standing on their feet, the way they're just progressing forward towards each other. We're going to see somebody be knocked out in this fight. I have a tough time believing this is going to go all 5 rounds, but we'll see here. So we will find out. Oh, right hands there from Andrade. Yeah, but just didn't quite connect enough. Rose backing up a little bit. You see how Rose has lost a little bit of her bounce that she had in the first round. What she was doing in the first round, she was staying on her toes, on the ball of her feet, bouncing around, jumping in and out of the pocket, and just connecting with when the timing was right. Now it seems that she is trying to force it a little bit more, and Andrade keeps pushing the offense when Rose backs off. So Rose goes for these takedowns now, and right back up to her feet was Andrade. Man, we're starting to see the striking game of Andrade take over. Rose is not looking as dominant as she was in the first round. That little kick catches the left leg of her there, and I bet you that stung on the thigh.
Done some good work on that lead leg of Rose. She's got to stay on it. She's doing the right thing. She's going to, just like DC said at the beginning of these matches, when you're the shorter
2 minutes, 40 seconds left here in this round, round number 2 of our main event. And Rose caught her there with a left jab. The left jab caught Andrade, and that's going to reopen up that cut. She caught her again, another right jab. Oh, my God, she's landing these jabs every time. Oh, nice little combo strike there. But now Andrade backs out of that one, right onto the offense, pushing her right up against the cage. Namajunas, whatever her name is. I'm going to struggle with that. I've tried. I'm very sorry. And now pushing Rose right up against the cage. And Andrade's going for another takedown, and she lands her. Oh, my God, it might be over. It might be over. It's over. Oh, my God. Andrade is the new UFC strawweight champion. She just dropped her on her head and laid her and knocked her the fuck out. She's gone. New strawweight champ. Oh, my God, folks. What? She did it! She did it! Oh, on top of the mountaintop, folks. It doesn't get better than that. Congratulations. Congratulations goes to Andrade. The reign is over. Rose is no longer the champ. Your new strawweight women's champion in Rio de Janeiro. She did it, folks. Andrade. Congratulations. The person who I picked wins as well. That is just a feel-good. I told you, someone was getting knocked out. It took a drop on her head. Rose took that. She landed hard. Yeah, it was just scary when she got picked up, dropped right on the back of her head. That was the game plan all the time. Drops her on her head, and the hammer fists were open there. Rose was defenseless. The fight was over. New champion. Yep.
If Rose would have let go of the arm, she would have got flipped through and landed on her back.
Yeah, that was a gut wrench. So exactly, she went for the Kimura. They hit a gut wrench. Yeah, that's like a modified gut wrench bomb. The fact that she held the Kimura in is what caused her to get knocked out. It was actually Rose's own doing that caused the end of the fight. Usually how it is. But landing on the back of her head like that can't feel good, man. That just can't feel good. But regardless, we have a new strawweight women's champion. Wow. You got to feel for Rose, though. That's a tough way to lose your championship, being dropped on the back of your head like that. You know she's going to want another shot to win that thing back. She's going to come for it. Guns a-blazing. Rose, though, like just a sign of mutual respect between the two of them. Great little bout. And new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. Here's your official decision.
Metro by T-Mobile get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys for way less. One final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Jessica Andrade.
There you go. Congratulations.
This arena belongs to Jessica Andrade, the new UFC strawweight champion of the world. No woman in UFC history has won more fights than you, and now you've got a belt to go with it. Congratulations on an unbelievable win here tonight.
Essa arena toda sua, a nova campeã mundial peso palha. Nenhuma mulher ganhou tantas lutas no UFC quanto você.
Eu tô muito feliz, mas esse cinturão aqui, ele é desse cara aqui, ó. Porque sem ele eu não teria chegado aqui hoje. Se ele não tivesse montado a academia dele dentro da sala da casa da mãe dele há 10 anos atrás, filho de pedreiro, filho de faxineira, eu não estaria aqui hoje. Então esse cinturão é mais do meu mestre do que meu.
I'm very happy, but this is really his belt. If he hadn't put the gym together 10 years ago, I wouldn't be here. He's a stonemason's child, and he put this great team together, and that's why I'm here.
An amazing acknowledgement of your coach, Master Paraná Fagundes. What a crazy fight. What was your mentality in that first round and going back to the stool after the first 5 minutes?
Foi uma luta louca. O que você pensou ali depois, quando você voltou pro seu corner depois do primeiro round?
Eu voltei muito consciente do que eu tinha que fazer no segundo round, que ela estava ficando mais lenta, que eu podia nocautear, que eu podia tentar minhas quedas, e deu certo, eu consegui dar um bate-estaca, que eu nunca dei um bate-estaca, galera, hoje saiu o bate-estaca. E eu trouxe alegria pro meu país, esse cinturão é nosso, é da minha família, meu sogro, minha sogra, minha mãe, meu pai. Feliz Dia das Mães para todas as mães que estão assistindo aqui, pra minha. É isso aí, foi muito treino, foi muita dedicação e hoje deu certo.
I was very certain of what I had to do in that second round. You know, I'd never thrown that move. I never pile drived in the UFC. That's my nickname, so I'm very happy to be able to do that. I know Shushu's slowing down, and I wanted to knock her out. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, too.
The path to UFC strawweight gold now goes through Rio de Janeiro. Your final thoughts?
Eu quero agradecer a vó Paula, que é a mãe do mestre que está aqui hoje. Sem ela, nada disso seria possível, vó. Um beijo pra você, eu te amo, viu? Minha mãe Neuza, meu pai, todo mundo, a família. Minha mãe Cris, pai André, muito obrigado, viu? Sem vocês, nada disso seria possível. Obrigado, Brasil. Obrigado, Rose. Você foi uma verdadeira campeã e veio aqui no meu país, sentiu um pouco da energia. É isso, muito obrigado.
I have to thank everyone who's out here with me. You know, everyone's responsible for this. The whole team, everyone that helped me all along. You know, you're all responsible.
Guys, if you've not done so, smash
Rio
like on
de
this
Janeiro,
video.
let's hear it for your new strawweight champion, Bate Estaca, Jessica Andrade.
And folks, that will bring us to the end of this UFC pay-per-view, I believe. Oh wait, no, we got Rose still. Hang on.
Crazy end to this fight. We thought that first round was as good as you have ever looked. Any thoughts on a crazy, epic championship fight here tonight?
I'm just so taken away by how awesome Brazil is. I didn't really get to see much, but just seeing all the Brazilians here with their families, and you know, they don't got to travel to the States to fight just for the night. It's pretty cool, and it touched my heart. So I love everybody out here, and yeah, it's just a huge pressure off my shoulders. So yeah.
Eu vejo todo o esforço que os brasileiros fazem viajando para ir lutar fora, então foi muito legal vir aqui poder fazer essa luta também, e é isso, muito obrigado.
They don't come more classy than you. We know you will be back. Let's hear it, Rio. Thug Rose Namajunas.
You know, great performance by Jessica Andrade, great slam. Rose Namajunas was looking phenomenal up to that point.
Yep. I absolutely agree, Mr. DC. Rose looked great up to that point, but all it takes is one moment for someone to become a champion. Congratulations to Andrade. She obviously deserves it. Knocks the champion out, and now she's on top of the world. And new strawweight women's champion. But guys, that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. If you'd like to check me out on all of my social media, you can. It is right down there in the description below. Twitter.com/Conman167. At Instagram, it's Conman167 WWE, and that is the same on Facebook as well if you guys would like to drop a follow on any of those things. I will be live again on Monday with Monday Night Raw, so if you guys are WWE fans, please join me in for that. Put it this way, my commentary, if you guys were questionable about my commentary when it comes to UFC, head on over to my WWE live streams if you're a fan of that. I've been watching WWE since 2005, unlike the UFC where I've only been watching it since 2016 or something like that. So a lot more experience, a lot more knowledge when it comes to WWE, but I'll continue to learn about the UFC so that I can be better and better for you guys every single live stream. But that is going to do it for me here today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, to all the assholes who tuned in as well. Fuck you. But that's going to do it. Like I said, I've been Con, and that was UFC 237.